and things like that. Why people still believe these religions? It just doesn't make any sense. That and things like that. Why people still believe these religions? Things like that. Why people still believe these religions? It just doesn't make any sense. That and things like that. Why people still believe these religions? It just doesn't make any sense. That and things like that. Why people still believe these religions? It just doesn't. All right, anybody watching me on YouTube, you gotta let me know if y'all can hear me or not. What's up, Ariel? How you been? I'm running my stream on YouTube today. It's the first time I done did this shit in a while. And there's a little trick to it. And if you don't do it right, they won't hear shit. Or, it'll be an echo. So I need anybody on YouTube, let me know if you can hear what I'm saying. Tap the screen, y'all, share the live. These Abrahamic religions are not for us. They weren't made by us. They were not written in languages that we can understand, read, write, or fucking comprehend. What's up, Volunteer? They're not for us. They put us at the disadvantage, right? They make us feel guilty for shit that people did to us, right? It makes us docile. On YouTube, you can hear it. What's up, Reddies? How you doing? Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. Shout out to Mike. He made this backdrop for me. Excuse me. He made another one, and I got one from, I can't think of nobody's name right now. I got another one I've been running lately from Quan, excuse me. Shout out to Quan. How's your Saturday going so far? I did a lot today. I got up, did laundry, clean, and cooked shit yet though. But I cleaned up, cleaned the bathroom, cleaned the kitchen, folded all them fucking clothes up. But shit, I done been up probably since like 6 or 7 this morning, so I've had plenty of time, But shit else to do, I figure I might as well knock that out, make myself useful. What's up, Carl? How you doing? What's up, Drew? Thank you for the repost. There you go. What's up, Drew?
Yo, what's up?
Shit, chilling. Crib, bored, relaxing. How about you?
Yeah, I'm chilling too. Eating food.
Right. Thank you, Ariel. Appreciate the gifts. What's up, chain sheet? I tried to make this backdrop or something along these lines so many motherfucking times. And ChatGPT just kept telling me no, and wasting my chances because I'm not gonna pay for nothing. So I got the free version. So you get 3 fucking pictures that it'll make for you a day. Even if they don't make the fucking picture, you ask them, that counts as one, right? So they telling me no, and I'm just like trying to reason with them and tell them different ways of putting it, and he just wouldn't do it. So I get to like the 3rd one. It's not telling them to do it, and it's telling me I'm out of fucking chances for that day. What the fuck you mean? You ain't even make that one picture. How the fuck you gonna tell me that I'm out of chances for the fucking day? I'm like, this is fucking crazy. This is a ripoff. Then they suggested that I get the paid one. I said, okay. guess I'm gonna shut the fuck up. See, I ain't hip.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't use AI because it's terrible for the environment. But yeah,
Are you asking on a regular basis, or?
I don't really know how to fuck with it all like that. I just use it for like just to make like silly pictures. That's about it. Like I don't like make videos of myself or no shit like that. I use apps for that. You know, I'm good at remixing shit, so. But I have been using it lately for like TikTok backdrops. Oh yeah, for my podcast and shit. I got this show, and for that, but not having me make nothing with it. It just be answering questions for me that I don't be knowing the answers
you use the microwave.
to. Sometimes, but what I won't do. This is what I won't do with a microwave. I won't put nothing plastic in the microwave. I won't heat anything plastic. I won't do that. I use the microwave like to like reheat food and shit like that. But other than that, no.
I mean, the form, like the way to get my love is to cook some good food.
Yeah.
That's some good food.
Glad you like.
Soft pack and use your Asian religion.
You said if I believe in religion?
No. I said let me get your age and your religion.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm 39, and I believe in God, the Spirit. And it has to do with the Israelites. So it would be there was a division, there was a separation there amongst his people, and that's how it caused all this different religion.
That's irrelevant. That don't matter. What I'm saying to you is this.
Okay.
It don't got nothing. Listen to me. Whether if there was a division or separation or any of that, that's irrelevant to the conversation, right? What I'm saying is what the backdrop says, right? It's not for us. It was not created for us. It was not created by us. And it has absolutely nothing to do with us. And if you read it, it's telling you that.
Okay. So what I'm understanding is from your perception is you don't know where you stand, or you're trying to soul search and you're trying to find out what is the real truth, right?
No, I know where I stand. I know exactly where I stand. I know exactly who I am.
Okay.
I know exactly how I got here. I know exactly how I know English. I know exactly where my people come from. I know all that shit. So no, I'm not confused.
Okay.
What I'm saying to you is this.
So I'm gonna tell you this. We on the same page now. We on the same page now.
Book.
Okay.
That book is telling you verbatim that it has nothing to do with you. It's telling you who it's for. And for me and you having this conversation and me looking you dead in your eye, I know without a shadow of a doubt that you are a descendant of the West Africans. So therefore, this book has absolutely nothing to do with you. Nothing. And the only reason why you know it is the same reason is the only reason why you know English.
I'm a descendant of what now, you said?
Of the slaves.
I'm a descendant of what now, you said?
The slaves.
Of the slaves. Who are slaves?
The transatlantic slave trade. Listen, bro.
Nah, you're not gonna teach me something. You're not gonna try to brainwash me with what I know.
I don't have to brainwash you about anything.
You're not ever going to.
I don't have to brainwash you.
Yeah, the reason why is because
DNA is on my side. Unless you can disprove DNA.
Okay, DNA is on your side, right? DNA is on your side, right?
Yes.
DNA is on your side. Okay,
for sure.
Okay,
for sure.
Does DNA have to do with bloodline? Does DNA have anything to do with bloodline? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? Do you agree that the DNA and the bloodline was corrupted?
No. There's no way to
Okay, so then you don't know DNA. You don't know. You don't know about the bloodline.
Listen to me. There's no way to corrupt DNA.
Trust me, you don't.
You cannot corrupt. You can't corrupt DNA. That's not how it works.
Okay, so let me ask you this again now. Is the law that we're abiding, right? Like the law in America, right? The law in America or any other nation, if you were to move to a different country, is the law corrupted?
That's up to a person's interpretation. Because some people would say no.
Okay, so if it's up to a person's interpretation, as we know, as a hierarchy and a chain of commands and all these different levels, right, to the hierarchy. So now, as we know, and who is up on the hierarchy, right? These are the people that are actually.
So what? What do that got to do with your? Listen. What do that got to do with your?
You ain't let me land.
Because listen, you all
I'm
over
not
the
black,
fucking place like a cheap
I'm not
suit.
black.
Yes, you is
I'm
black.
not black. Let me remind you again. No,
you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you is. Yes,
How
you
you
is.
know? How you
because
know,
I'm looking
man?
right
That's
at
crazy.
you. I'm looking right at you.
No, I'm not, bro.
Okay, so what? So tell me what you is. Come on, tell me what you is. Pretending.
I'm gonna tell you right. I'm gonna tell you right now. You my brother.
Or
you my brother in Christ. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Listen,
exactly.
I know what's wrong with you.
Okay.
I know what's wrong with you. I know what's wrong with you. I know what's wrong with you. Let me tell you what's wrong with you. You got pneumonia. Yeah, you got pneumonia. Big time. You appropriating somebody else's culture or religion.
Nah, fam.
Yeah,
nah, we're not gonna do that, fam.
That's exactly what
we're not gonna do that, fam.
Because
we're not
listen,
gonna do that, fam.
Got pneumonia.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Pneumonia, right? That sounds like that sounds like it came from the movie Jumanji. Hold on.
No, it sounds like it comes from a disease where you want to be an imaginary Jew.
I ain't never said none of that, man. Like in my mouth, you're putting words in my mouth.
I don't care. Listen, I didn't say you said it. I'm calling you out on it. I'm pointing the finger and telling you got a disease and you need
That's crazy, fam. That's crazy, fam. Fam, that's crazy how you doing that though.
We're not family. You got your
I mean, that's your.
It's took over your mind.
Look. Okay. Let me ask you this: do you agree or disagree?
One book,
right?
You read one book, one Torah, one goddamn Talmud or Tanakh. Now all of a sudden you trying to just differentiate DNA from goddamn blood. The only way they can test your DNA is through your blood. And do you know that you share DNA with the grass and with the trees and with every living thing on planet Earth? Do you know that? Did you know that?
Besides the point, though. Besides the point.
It's not besides the point.
I mean, aside from the point, I just want to know your response and your answer on this one. Check this out, right? You said you didn't know.
Here comes some bullshit.
Law. Nah, it ain't no bullshit. I asked you about the law. If it's corrupted, you said I don't know, right?
Listen, what I'm saying to you is this. No, that's not what I said. What I said to you, that's up to a person's interpretation, because one person can feel like the law is corrupt, like you, and another person can feel that it's not.
The direct answer is what I'm asking you. I'm saying
the direct answer
is the law.
You're being. Listen, you need
corrupted?
to be more specific, is what I'm telling you.
Bro, you can't tell me I need to be more specific. I am specific because, bro, I am specific because I'm from the Pacific, OG. I'm telling you. You can't tell me I need to come specific, bro. I'm from the Pacific to be specific, OG.
Do y'all hear this bullshit?
Bruh.
Do you hear this? Does anybody hear this?
I ask you if the law is corrupted.
Listen, that's up to a person's interpretation. You're speaking too broad. There's a lot of laws. Which one in particular? Motherfucker?
Okay. American, the law of America that we are under, right? The law that you have to abide by, so your black ass don't have to go to jail.
Each state law is different.
Keep going to jail because you want to go sell crack, right? Okay, that's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you, right? So now let me ask you this, right?
Is corrupt?
Is the law corrupt?
Are you saying the crack law? Is the crack law corrupt?
Damn, man, you still can't. Man.
Which
that's
crazy.
Law?
What you mean,
which law?
Which one? There's a lot of laws.
Damn, bro, you dodging. You dodging. You
How am I dodging
bro?
when I don't even know what the fuck you talking about? I'm asking you what the fuck is you talking about? Which
Dodging
law?
like a motherfucker.
Which
Crazy,
law?
bro.
Which law?
Bro, the law that prosecutes people, right? If you gonna do wrong or you gonna do right, right? So then I ask you, okay, these laws, right? Whoever made them up, I said, is it corrupted?
There's a lot. Listen, some laws can be corrupt, some laws can't be. You have to speak on which one because I don't think the speeding law.
Now,
listen. I don't think the speeding
any
law
form of law
is corrupt
in this world.
I don't think
the physical law
is corrupt.
Oh man, dude.
Which one?
The physical law, bro.
Which
the physical law?
Okay, the physical law.
I'll give you another example.
Can't touch somebody.
I'll give you another example, right? So if I done been a real bad heathen, right? If I done been a real bad person, right? I make all this money, I turn around and I go expunge my cases, right? Now after I expunge all my cases, right? Now I'm able to be back in society completely a whole new person. Like you tell me, like, isn't that
Is
corrupt?
that corrupt? No.
I mean, who?
No.
I mean, what do you mean?
No. Directly, I'm saying no. Okay. You don't like my answer now?
Okay, so then here, check this out, right? So then sin, we all know sin, right? Is sin. If you sin, it don't matter what kind of sin.
Who gives a fuck? You way off track. Listen, these religions don't belong to us, bro. They don't belong to us. You talk about sin and getting laws expunged, bro. You are institutionalized. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that. You're free, Damon. You're free.
Bro, religion's only meant to enslave people, bro. That's all it is.
But you guys were slaves right at one point.
You didn't expunge.
You guys were slaves at one point, right?
Why are you saying y'all when you're black?
Right.
I'm black. That's crazy, man.
Nigga, you sound black and hefty. Then what are you?
It doesn't mean a damn
what
thing.
Are you
it doesn't
then?
mean a damn thing
What's
by the
your
way I
race
sound. It doesn't
you're
define
big
who
ass
I am.
Answer the question. You already can't breathe. You're already taking deep, heavy ass breaths.
Look, man.
Answer the question.
Talking about a heathen disrespectful man, momless person.
Answer the
question.
You gotta know where you stand. I tell you, man. You ain't got no place in anywhere. You ain't got no place in anywhere. Trust me.
What are you talking about?
I'm in my place. I pay rent here. Talking about. What you talking about?
Wait,
so okay?
I asked the man a simple question. He been dodging the whole time.
You've been dodging this whole time. What is your race?
Listen. Hold on. You asked me a direct question, right? And when I gave you a direct answer, which was no, you didn't like it. No, that law is not corrupt. No. That's how it should be. You should get a second fucking chance. Okay. Just like you did. So do you feel like I'm dodging? Because I told you an answer you don't like? You thinking of a lie?
Your answer is your answer, bro, but that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You ain't trying to tell me a motherfucking thing.
So you say the law.
You ain't trying to tell me shit.
No.
The law where you get your shit expunged is not fucking corrupt. No. It's not. That's why I told you about the law. Listen. I said, bro, what is your answer about the law? Listen.
The law
that's why
corrupt,
I said,
right?
Listen, South. I said, no, that law is not corrupt. And before I even started talking to you, I told you it's up to a person's interpretation. Just because you think something's corrupt, that doesn't mean that's what it is. For example, you're asking me, is the expungement law corrupt? No.
So what's the argument?
Want to go over it again? He ain't talking about shit because what I'm trying to talk about to him is Abrahamic religions has nothing to do with black people. He's deviating from a different conversation because he can't fuck TT as normal.
Wait. Is he Arabic though? What's his name?
No, he's fucking black. He's a pretending Hebrew.
Let me put it this way, man. First of all, let me put it this way. Y'all on a larger scale of things, when I say y'all, I say y'all. Anybody that's ever been under this umbrella, under this infrastructure, I already know what you're trying to tell me. You're not a part of nothing. And it's cool because you don't now you've woke, right? Now you've actually learned, right?
What the fuck are
this
you
whole
What are you
time,
talking about?
right? You've been
What you
brainwashed.
talking about?
You're
What are you talking
brainwashed. You
about?
don't even know what the
Right?
fuck you are.
But don't normalize. Don't fucking normalize the situation and think you can just fucking book me underneath the fucking arrest of you heathen, fucking running around, fucking doing all this fucking bullshit. Don't fucking try to book me. Do not book
Can
me.
you translate
Do
for
not
him?
book me under the fucking shit that y'all do.
Translate. Because I don't know what he's saying.
Don't try to identify me, classify me under the shit that y'all done done. The shit that y'all done done. Don't classify me under
You're
that.
black.
Don't
You're
do not come for me
big
under
and
that.
hefty.
Do
What
not
you
come for me
talking
under that
about?
bullshit. Do not. Anybody is big and hefty. Anybody is fucking big and hefty.
No,
How
you're
the fuck
black
you gonna
and
just turn around and say
hefty.
you big
You're
and hefty and you
big.
black?
Like you're
Are
trying
you crazy?
to.
Don't try
You're
to
trying not to
classify
pit
me
yourself with
under
what you
that
are.
bullshit.
Like you don't want to be
Don't
black
even-
so
don't
bad.
even go
You
there.
sound like
Don't
a damn
even go there.
coon. You
This
sound
is
like a
so
coon.
fast. Don't
The
even go there.
CIA and fucking
Don't even
Christianity
go there.
got you real bad.
Don't even
You
go there.
how I
sound
can
like
tell
a
this
fucking
black?
coon.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's
not do
do that,
what?
man.
You know how I can tell you what? The main giveaway? Your hair.
Get net.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. Like again and again and again, it's just like I don't
What?
understand how
What
people
you're
try
trying to
like,
not? You're trying not to
Bro.
classify yourself with what you already are, and that's what race is. That's what it's what by you
Nah.
what you look like
nah. I stand with
by
the truth. That's what I
phenotypes,
stand
and
with.
you fit the
I
phenotype
stand with
like dead ass.
I
You
stand
fit
with the
all the
truth. I
phenotypes. You got
stand
big
with the
like
ass
it.
nose. You got curly ass hair. You
Yes.
literally like you probably do you have type 2 or type 1 diabetes? Because I know that shit running your family. Fuck you on.
Man, look here. When I say I stand with the truth, I stand with the truth.
Truth
I ain't
is,
got to be classified under
The
any
truth is, you're a
label,
big
any-
black bitch, and
any-
you're a
any-
black
any
man in
groups,
America,
any-
and you
nada,
just don't want to
nah.
be classified with what you are because you are a
Nah.
coon. You are mad because you think black people
Look.
didn't do enough. We were born.
Look, the only way,
We were literally born into a
the only way to
non-privileged
salvation,
fucking country.
the only way to true
We don't have
salvation.
shut your big ass up. You're already hefty. This is a workout to you because you have to breathe. Oh my god.
you do look like Heavy D. You look just like Heavy D. All you need is the glasses. I mean, exactly like him. But there is a big, but Heavy D though, he was a big cool fly motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying?
He was cool.
And he
Yeah,
could dance too.
Right.
Can I ask a
He's
question?
more like a lighter skinned fat outfit. That's all.
Can I ask a question?
Good boy. Are you black?
Y'all think,
Yeah,
y'all think my
but-
feelings are supposed to be hurt or something? That's crazy.
I remember the boy.
What's your age and religion?
So what's the
What's your age
argument
and
though?
religion?
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's just saying, TT, he's just saying bullshit. He ain't got no argument. Good boy. Let me get your age and religion.
I'm 21 and I follow Islam.
Oh
Okay.
Lord.
These Abrahamic religions are not for us.
Before I was like trying to get into that detail. Is this have to do with the theology itself?
The religion, the theology, everything about it. All three.
Okay. So now what was your question again?
I didn't ask your question.
You said, is this for us?
No, I didn't ask you. Was it for us? I'm saying it's not for us.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll say it's for us because
We didn't make it up.
because Islam is a universal law that
It
everybody.
doesn't matter. We didn't make it up though, and the leaders of it, the creators of it, don't look anything like us. Nothing.
So therefore, we didn't come about, or we're not the foundation of it. Therefore, that we shouldn't follow it.
But listen though, the reason why we shouldn't is because of this. We are the foundation of life, right? So you can't come around. Listen, you can't come around. Huh?
Can you disambiguate that?
Can I do what?
Disambiguate that.
No.
You
What I'm
can't
saying to you is this.
You can't disambiguate what you just said.
This is what I'm saying to you. It is a scientific and historical fact that life started in Africa. That's undebatable, right? That's not my opinion, right? That's a fact. And
Yeah,
because
I agree with you.
and because this religion in any other religion, excuse me, not any other religion, excuse me, I misquoted. Any other Abrahamic religion doesn't come from us. It doesn't matter because they all have a beginning story. They all have a creation story, right? And literally by default, they couldn't have been there. Even if these stories were, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll stretch it as far as I can go with any one of them, right? But they could not have even been there if them stories were true. You couldn't have. And the reason why is because we are so much older than them. It's not just a little bit. It's by huge margins. Like literally before you could even got to where these other people are from, you would have had to know things like how to protect yourself from the environment, the sun. You would have had to know how to make fire, shelter, all before you even got there. So I don't want to hear nothing they got to say. And it's not just Islam. It's Christianity. It's motherfucking Judaism. Great religions. But they don't got jack to do it. And then look the way they came to it, to us. It ain't like they was like, hey, you know what? If y'all want to, shit, y'all could be Muslims, bro. Shit, we're gonna give you gold and shit. We're gonna give you diamond. Man, listen, we're gonna give you some bitches. No, it wasn't nothing like that. It was more like, oh, snatch you up, chop you off, because you know what they did to us in the sub-Saharan slave trade, right?
Yeah.
They like to cut off the thing, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want us to mate with them.
So
because they knew what was going to happen because the Moors, that shit true. When the Moors went to Spain, they was fucking. So they knew, well, technically, what I'm saying is not historically correct because that slave trade started first. But you get my point. So I can't fuck with it.
So I got a question. So you're saying that therefore that black people, African, started life, but therefore we don't need religion?
No, what I'm saying is it's not about, I don't think anybody needs religion, but I'm not correlating them two things together. I'm not saying just because we started life, we don't need religion. No, that's not what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying, right, if it don't come from you, it don't got nothing to do with you. We the only people that do that, right? We the only people that do that. You can say Hispanics too, but they are related to us, right? We're the only people that take on somebody whole else's ideology and religions in front of it. And Chinese people ain't doing that shit. People from India ain't doing that shit. They like, hell nah. If it don't look like me, I ain't fucking with it. So I'm saying it doesn't come from us or it doesn't belong to us. Right? So let it go because it ain't doing nothing for us.
Okay, so I want to say that first is kind of non-secular, but the when you said that only thing that originate from your group must apply to your group, so that premise itself is unsupported. So like, can you demonstrate that that premise right there?
Okay, so listen, it's not really so much of a premise. I'm saying if it doesn't belong to you and the book is telling you, right? The book is telling you who it's for. It's saying it's for this group of people, which are not you. It doesn't benefit you in any way. Listen, if we look at black people in America, right? We are statistically the most religious group of people. Africans are the most religious people, right? But they also are the poorest people in the United States. We've been here the longest, and we're the poorest minority, right? You go to our neighborhoods, right? There's churches every fucking where, right? But
Yes.
you see these murders every fucking where, and they don't do shit.
I want.
They don't do nothing. Nothing.
Oh my God.
It doesn't benefit us in any way, and it came to you through bondage. Why would you believe something? And listen, there's two different types of people that believe. Okay. Most of which don't know any better. You don't fall into that category because you know exactly how it came to you. You know.
Yeah, but also I won't say that destroys the truth true meaning of what the Quran says, for example, because they will fall in the genetic fallacy. Do you know what that is?
Listen, I know what it is. But the first thing I said to you, they could not have been there for the creation story. Who does Allah say is the first? Who does the Quran say the first thing that Allah created?
Angels.
No, a pen.
He created
A pen.
What
Yes, a writing pen. That's the first thing he created. And the only reason why he said, listen, the only reason why he's saying that, right, is to correlate with the Christian and the fucking Jewish narrative, right? Because guess what the Christians and the Jewish people say? In the beginning, there was the word, right? You know that Islam isn't true. How are you going to let a person from the Middle East, who you are 240 to 50,000 years older than, that enslaved you and castrated you, tell you about the truth? How?
Okay, so I want to
I don't care what you want to do. I'm asking you a how question. I don't care what you want to do. How are you going to do that under those two situations that you know is true?
But you just made
listen, fuck all that. Answer my question.
You just made a false
claim. How
are
you going? Listen, I'm finna false kick you if you don't answer my question. My fucking question to you.
False claim.
How? It's not a false claim.
Yes, where it says that he made the pen first.
Listen. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen to what I'm saying to you.
I'm listening, but where it says that in the Quran that he said made the pen first.
If you interrupt me one more time,
you have to substantiate that. Unfortunately,
if you listen, it's never going to be unfortunate for me.
It is.
It's going to be unfortunate for you.
Can you substantiate where it says
that? Listen. I'm tired of you fucking interrupting me when I'm talking. When I say shut the fuck up, you don't got no motherfucking choice. Now it's unfortunate for you. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. I don't give a fuck who you is. Right. How you not gonna know your own fucking religion? And again, substantiate the two claims that I made. How the fuck are you gonna worship a God that came to you through bondage and castration? And how are you gonna worship a God that you know that you're 240 to 50,000 years older than? Unapologetic. Let me get your age and religion.
So faggot.
I don't see your mother here anywhere. Oh yeah, she left her drawers over here though. Shit stains in them bitches. Like little Hershey swirls, like railroad tracks.
What did you say? Yeah, no.
Yo.
I didn't mean to invite his ass back.
Tap the screen, share the live. Believers, come on up.
TT, what you eating? Is that slushy?
Girl, it's a frosty.
Oh.
Girl, yes, I got a sweet tooth.
They both in the request. They want to come back so bad.
He said I'll just answer that or something.
Pray about it. Ask Allah for it.
Bro. Hell no. Ooh. If he try a lot, he definitely ain't gonna get no answers. Ooh.
Petite, let me get your age and religion. You gotta come off the teacup.
Hey, man.
Petite, you gotta come off the teacup. Let me get your age and religion. bullshit. What's up, crowd cat? For the likes, everything.
Hey, Tucker.
Appreciate you. What's up, Mayday? What's up, Jerry?
Oh, man.
Thank you for the shares. Thank everybody for the likes. These Abrahamic religions are definitely not for us, have nothing to do with us. All of them.
What the star mean? You know what that means in the middle?
It's the Star David.
The symbol? It's the one in the next to the cross on the middle.
Yeah, it's the Star David.
Mm. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, like you don't remember like before the Holocaust started, they started to make Jewish people walk around with the Star of David in 1920s, 1930s.
Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't know they did that. I didn't know that. Because a lot of people got that tatted on their chest. Yeah, I be seeing a lot of people with that tat, and I be so confused.
Is they black?
Most of them is, yeah, the ones I see. Or maybe a couple white people, they have it on their arms, like the white people. Yeah.
Yeah, them ain't nothing but Crips.
You said they priests?
No, they're Crips.
No.
Rips.
They is.
Like cuz like
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's their symbol.
Oh shit.
That's why I asked. That's why I asked. I was like, is they black? And she said, yeah, they're Jim's Crips.
Oh shit.
Next time I see one, I'm sure gonna ask them.
Watch what they tell you.
You mad?
Don Chewy, this conversation is not for you, Don Chewy.
Dang.
Come back another time. Nothing, Scott, because when you look at the prison gangs, right? The Muslims, they definitely a gang. So why aren't you Christians?
He said, what's the difference between the gang and the religion? Not much. Mm. No, it's a big difference. It's a big difference, Sky, because like a gang, when you think of a gang, that's like people who getting together to do like crazy stuff, like I don't know.
Y'all do be doing that. Y'all be getting together doing crazy stuff, dunking people in dirty ass water.
Don't say that. That's not no.
Y'all do. Y'all
No.
do.
No.
That's exactly what y'all be doing.
No.
Yes, y'all do. And be telling them they saved.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not me. I don't do all that. Mm-mm.
Yes, you do. By a man on a stick.
No.
You be telling them all they gotta do is just go like this.
No. That's crazy.
They be taken into the city pools in my city, where I live at now, which I feel like is just completely outrageous. Kids don't even know how to fucking swim, but you baptize them in the city fucking pool. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. I guess if the person is like doing it rightfully, but a lot of them aren't these days, so I get it.
The first day the city pool opened, they shut it down because they found a kid in there with a gun. So obviously it ain't doing shit.
What? Oh Lord. For God loves everyone, no matter the religion. For God speaks to no one. What? Will you hate your family over your religion? Will you hate your family over your religion? For what?
Because that's what the book tells you to do.
Would you hate your family over? No, I'm not gonna hate them, but I'm not gonna love them more.
Oh, never
But it
mind. This
says to
nigga.
hate your family.
Oh, never mind. This nigga retarded.
What?
So is your mom. So it's that head that your mom got too. Cost me $43. She told me next time she gonna give me a coochie coupon.
Oh Lord. The Bible requires it. No, it requires you not to love nobody more than him, but it don't require you to hate.
But why does it say you gotta hate your brother, hate your mom, hate your dad? Why does it say that then?
I mean, he didn't mean it like literally. He just saying like basically he was just saying no for real. He was just saying like you can't love nobody more than me. That's fine.
Who is he? He ain't nobody.
Reggie.
Your mom was in labor with you for 3 days. He didn't do nothing but just jump up on a stick and cry to his dad.
Reggie, for you, but for me, I can't say that. Why are people? Somebody said, "Why are people so offended?" That's what gang members do. It literally say hate. What? It's not the same though. You can't put them two correlations together.
But she's talking about that dude that came up here talking that shit, and the ones that keep on coming up here saying that bullshit. That's what she's talking about.
Did he birth?
Your Christians be on some bull.
Not me.
Yes, you do.
All I do is pray.
Yeah, right.
Praying to get it right.
But you going to hell though. I already told you why you going, so you can't get away from that.
I mean, if I was to go right now, yeah, I would be going because I ain't living how I'm supposed to.
No, it's the stuff that your parents did.
What they do? They ain't doing nothing.
Was your parents? Right.
Well, that's why Jesus died on the cross for me.
Right.
So by that same logic, no matter what you do, you can just keep saying sorry.
Somebody said, why there's no power in prayer. Shoot, when I pray, I don't know, because when I pray, stuff be happening in the atmosphere. I can't agree with you, Ninja.
Pray for a new car.
For a new?
For a new car.
Oh, that's coming.
I ain't talking about income tax time.
But
I'm
you
talking
know,
about
Reggie, I don't drive.
That's 2000.
But you know, Reggie.
A 2025. Pray for that.
Oh. But you know, I don't drive though, right? Like I still got to get my license. Like I got my permit, but I am getting a car soon to, just get over my fears.
Yeah, whatever. I don't got nothing to do with God. Nothing.
Because you just said pray for a new car. Like, how can I if I never had one? But I did.
If you pray hard enough. If you pray hard enough.
I do. I pray without ceasing, and he talks to me. He hears me.
Okay, well, if he hear you, he gonna hear that you need a new fucking car, and you gonna get a 2025. I feel like I'm giving you leeway. I could say 2026.
I don't want that though, because with me being a new driver, I don't need that.
Who the fuck don't want a new car? So you want a beater with a heater? That's what you want?
I'm a new driver, Reggie. I'm a new driver. I'm not about to do all that.
Hey, I'm gonna be a new driver, but I don't want no hoopty. I don't want no hoopty.
Give me the hoopty. Let me tell you why, Valentina, because with that hoopty, baby, I could be investing me some money, have me $1 million in my bank account by the time I hit 40. It's just doing your money the smart way until you can make it to where you want to. That's how I see it. As long as they give
I'm
me
not paying for it. My parents will.
We'll see here. Everybody ain't got that, so
Yeah, because brain don't do that. That's why we got my mind at that. And my GG.
Yeah. Well, prayer works for me. I'm sorry it works for y'all, but I love it.
You can't prove it.
Okay.
And that's the hard part. You could say anything, but once it gets down to that hardcore evidence, it's, well, y'all just don't believe. Oh, you ain't got faith. Some bullshit.
I graduated homeless, 18, all A's, homeless. I pray for strength to do that at 18. So ain't nothing my God can't do.
You ain't pray, you study.
Right.
No, I pray. I graduated homeless at 18.
Hold
No
on.
guidance. Everything that I learned came from the wisdom of the Lord. Nobody teach me nothing. I'm on my shit. I don't play around. Like this type of strength, I can't have this type of strength by myself. This strength don't come from me alone.
It came out of necessity. It came out of necessity.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't act like you don't ask. You learn stuff every day, regardless on whether you want to or not. Right?
What are you talking about?
You're gonna be exposed to new information every single day that you're gonna know something that you didn't know yesterday. So that you're not being exposed to nothing that is miraculous or anything along those lines. Regardless of whether you felt like I didn't study. Yeah, you was in class though.
Right.
I mean, of course I studied, but it wasn't my strength alone. Like what?
What do you mean?
Well, nobody else there but you.
And then hold on. I thought you said you didn't study just then.
That's what you heard.
That's what you said.
I didn't say that.
Reggie, am I hallucinating? Did you not hear what she said?
I didn't necessarily hear her say that she didn't study. I didn't hear her say that, but I did hear her say it wasn't her strength alone.
No, you said to her, she's during the conversation, you said to her, you studied though. She said, I ain't studied.
I ain't hear that part.
I
wish I could sit here and lie and say I did.
I played alive. I don't know, but
I didn't hear her say that.
Oh, I heard that.
Didn't, but I definitely didn't hear it.
I really didn't do that.
But the thing about it is that so either way, that means you earned it. You worked hard and then you got it. It wasn't just given to you.
Right. I'm telling you, like that. No. Do you know where I'm at in life right now? What with the amount of shit that I've been through, I'm supposed to be somewhere on the street somewhere. I'm not even supposed to be alive.
I'm just going to tell you this right now. You ain't the only person that's ever been through anything. You ain't the only person that's ever gone through anything. Ain't the only person that's gone through anything.
Amen to that.
But listen though, it's the difference between the people who went through it without God and the difference between people who went through it with God. I'm still glowing. I still look young. I don't like nothing I've been through. Like
you still is young.
Great to God.
You're only like 24.
Right. You're supposed to look young. You is young.
No, it's some people, you look at them, you be like, damn, you could tell they had a hard life. You can't even tell I had one. Nope.
Because you be washing your ass and stuff.
No.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I used to work in the drug rehab center, and I didn't seen plenty of people who don't look like they haven't been through nothing, and they out there living that life.
Right.
What they believe in.
They don't need, and some of them believe, some of them didn't believe.
Okay, then you see how you said some didn't.
They look the same. With the people I'm talking about, they still look young. They still look, regardless on whoever it was.
Stacey Dash, so look how long she was smoking that shit and fine as fuck. She is. Some people you can't tell. Some people will fuck them up, but some people you can't tell. And then to Mike's point, right? I ain't gonna lie, because I've been in rehab before, but motherfuckers be coming out of rehab. Oh yeah, they be looking real nice. A good 6 months clean. Oh yeah. So
man, what? Let me tell you, the people that be looking like they in the best shape just got out of jail, just got out of rehab because they who they're working for. They ain't gotta do nothing but just get better.
Right.
They be looking like, smoked out. Oh God.
But
Yeah, like
this is
someone
where
with like depression or schizophrenia, they could look totally fine. They could look like they have their shit together, but girl, under the surface, they are breaking.
you just accrediting stuff to things because you were taught that. Like I can hear it in your voice. Like if you were around a bunch of people who were just saying that this thing is real and you better believe in this thing every single day. You better give praise to this thing, right? And I could tell you didn't do no type of research on any of the things that you do by the comments that you say. You have no idea whether how all of them, like everything that you talk about. You talk about, oh, I got this off the strength of God, right? And ain't nobody do it but God. That's what you say. That's exactly how you talk.
Hallelujah. Won't he do it?
Yeah, all of that. Like if I asked you how did the Bible became canonized, can you tell me how the Bible became canonized?
What you mean? What's canonized?
Gee, you don't even know what that word is. That's what I'm talking about, right? You just believe it because somebody taught you to, right? So canonized is basic. Hold on.
No.
I'm gonna because I'm gonna give you this one, right? So canonized is basically saying that these pages of the book are valid. These are the things that you have to follow, right? And basically the church people, the church fathers, right, if you will, Council of Nicaea, basically say that these scriptures are the ones that you're supposed to follow. And those other ones are fake.
What church is that?
The one that you read in the Bible from. The beginning, Council of Nicaea. Why don't you start looking that up?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, go look it up.
No.
What do you mean? You following what they telling you? You don't know any real scriptures for yourself.
That's what you think.
No, you don't, because I just hit you with something you didn't know earlier.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Things you need to see as a believer.
All right. JP7, what's your age and religion?
48.
What are you? You got bad signal, brother.
I'm deconstructing.
You on one bar. You on one bar. Yeah.
Okay. What you think about these? What you think about the prompt, friend? These Abrahamic religions are not for us.
Abrahamic religion. Yeah, they're not. They're not for us.
All right.
Well, I will argue what you got to say to that, JP.
Yeah. What was that? I didn't hear what she said.
I said I will argue that he is. What you got to say to that? This internet keeps going out.
I mean, we don't know about that. We don't know about that. So I don't see how it's for us. It wasn't written by us. It wasn't written to us. How are you getting there with that? I don't see it.
Well, not with this right here, because I don't even know what this is. Abrahamic religion. I don't subscribe to that one.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Mm-mm.
Is Abraham in your Bible?
There's a chapter in my Bible about Abraham.
Right. Exactly.
But
right. So the God of
it's
right,
not the same.
what I'm saying to you.
We ain't about to do that because it's not the same.
TT.
They believe in a whole different thing.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, TT, what Abrahamic religions mean, this is what it means, right? There's more than just those three. There's actually a couple more. Zoroastrianism is one, right? There's a couple more. But what Abrahamic religions means, it means whoever has Abraham in their religion, their God. So if your God is the God of Abraham, then your religion is Abrahamic. Christianity, Islam, and Judaism all are Abrahamic. All three of them. Because of that. That's because she at work. Jay Clay, let me get your age and religion. Jay Clay, let me get your age and religion. Your internet fried.
Dang, what is happening?
Call Spectrum or something, Jay Clay. You too, JP. Your internet fried, JP.
JP, I'm gonna drop you and bring you back up, JP, because brother, we can't even hear nothing.
Right.
All right, TT.
Man, he made my connection go out. Did y'all see me go out for a little bit?
You ain't make your connection go out. You over there by McDonald's. Get away from there. Or move closer.
First of all, it's Wendy's. Wendy's.
No, but
you just worship.
see, this is what I'm getting at you, TT, is because you didn't even know like that Christianity is an Abrahamic religion.
I don't get into all that. All I know is I love Jesus Christ.
You need to get into all of that.
And God
listen,
exists.
let me ask you a question,
listen,
right?
Hear me out.
You want to worship something.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not one of them overly scholars that's I know from No, I know what I need to know to survive. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, let's do this, right? Let's do this, right? You're in the organization, right? You're in the organization, and I say to you, right? In order for you to get this $1 million that I'm gonna give you, you got to follow these rules, right? And if you mess up on one of these rules, you ain't getting that $1 million. All right, what you gonna do?
I don't give a damn. I'm not perfect. I'm gonna mess up. You think I'm a robot or something? I'm not.
No, I think you're a joke. I think you're just trying to avoid this thing. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I just think you're a joke because you just don't want to admit the truth that you're gonna do what it takes to get that $1 million. Right? You want to figure out what the rules are.
Use a different analogy. What you say?
It don't even matter. $1 billion. Okay? You ain't never got to work another day in your life. But if you mess up that one time, right? You mess up that one time, right? You won't get none of that, right? Whatever you want.
That's not how real life works. You gotta mess up to
that is
learn, bro.
Well,
you have to make mistakes to get in order to get to where you really need to in life. It's called life for a reason. Because you have to know what it's like to be here, and you gotta know what it's like to be up. It don't work.
What's up, Reggie? What's up, Reggie?
What you saying?
What's up, Mike? What's up, Valentina?
What's up? So look, this is the problem when what you trying to do, right? You're just arguing for the sake of argument, right? Because anybody with common sense is going to try to figure. 1 second.
I don't want to argue.
Anybody with common sense is not going to sit up here and just say, "Well, we're just going to make mistakes."
I got a lot of common sense.
You're going to be like, "I want to figure out." You're going to figure out what the rules.
What you trying to say about me?
I'm not saying.
Like, what you saying?
You said it yourself.
What?
You said it yourself.
Mike, hey Mike, why you going back and forth with our West African queen TT?
Girl, I'm not from Africa. I'm Black
Yes,
American.
you is. You was a West African.
No, I'm
queen.
Black American.
You are West African queen. What do you mean? You probably from Nigeria. You from Ghana. You from Nigeria, Ghana. That's our look at you. You look real Nollywood in the face. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
I mean, I'm cute though, but it's like I'm not African.
You real
though.
Nollywood. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Why are you running? Why are you running? That's what you give. Yes.
What I'm trying to do with you, TT, is explore.
I'm born in the United States, baby. I don't need a freaking.
You got an ancestor by the name of
I don't need a visa.
You got an ancestor by the name of Ungutu right now.
They know my name, boo. What you say?
What I'm trying to do, TT, is I'm trying to gauge about how much knowledge that you even have about things, and then even your whole approach to life, which right now you ain't doing well.
What do you want me to do well with? I'm so confused. Like, what do you want me to do?
I want you to learn something. That's what I want you to do.
I don't know what you want.
I want you to have the capacity to show me that you can move beyond where you are right now.
No, I like to stay in one place.
So that's interesting, Mike, because her ancestors didn't stay in one place. You know what I'm saying? You know, her ancestors went from one place to another. You know what I'm saying? Our West African queen TT. Yes.
I'm just gonna say this because I'm gonna stop because I don't like y'all in their brick walls. So clearly, I think you lack the capacity for change.
Yeah, I don't want it. Thank you. I'm gonna stay with what I believe in.
Yeah.
You know, this is what happened when you like 15% Ghana. You got you another 12% Ivory Coast. You about 5% Christian. Then you got a good 30% Nigeria. You know, when you was a different, you know, when you don't believe that you was a mixture of shit, of course you don't want to change. You know, it scares you when you look into your DNA and you realize you a mutt. Because then that means that you are a whole bunch of different things, you know?
What get me is that she'll get up here. She will get up here and start talking about a God and all this other stuff, and then have no idea what you're even talking about. Not a single thing you said in here made any sense. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's because she's a mutt. When you look at a mutt, you can't figure out what a mutt is. You see what I'm saying? When you go outside and you see a little stray puppy on the street, you like, I wonder if you have part husky, part Rottweiler, maybe a little part Chihuahua. You know, you could never know when you look at the mutt's features. You just have to take a guess. And when I look at TT, I realize you got to take a guess with her. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the forehead.
Heavy on the Nigerian side.
Heavy on the Nigerian. Heavy on the Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Reggie. So you can see the Nollywood features just like I can, right? You see the Nollywood. You see the Nollywood, right? I see the Nollywood. Okay.
I see Ghana too.
I see Ghana too. I see Ghana too. Mm-hmm. I know some Nigerian aunties that look just like you. She look just like Nigerian aunties, okay, with the gay legs on their head.
Nigerians look exactly like all of us, exactly.
You know, exactly, because that's where most of our people are from. Mm-hmm. Especially TTs. She think her ancestors walked over here on water, just like her Jesus did. They did.
She about a good 18% white though.
18%. You know what? That must be where the brain cells come from. The thinking.
That's why she hairy like that. That's why she hairy.
Yeah. That little mustache. That's that white folk. That's that white.
You can see it.
Tell me it ain't so, TT, that you FBA.
What's that?
Pretending.
Pretending.
What's pretending? What is that?
She read the King James Bible, y'all. She one of them.
She one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Testimony said, I know my Aiken sister when I see one. She give a real Igbo.
I'm not that.
She give a real Igbo, real Legos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She give a real Legos in the face.
And DNA will confirm that with the quick.
Yes, I know that's right. Igbo, or a good Igbo
I would bet on
child.
that. I bet you anything you want to bet on that, TT.
She definitely Igbo, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure, Igbo, for sure. That forehead and how that eyebrow.
At least 15%, at least bare minimum.
At least 50. I can tell by the forehead and eyebrow ratio. You see how the eyebrows like stick right on the bone? That's that Igbo shit. That's that Igbo shit. There you go. Real Igbo. Real Igbo sister. You see how when she make her lips, she got that little booty chin? Igbo. That little booty chin, that little
all she need is that them little hats they be wearing, the big colorful Jiffy popcorn looking hat thing.
She just need a gele. That's all she needs. That's all she needs. She just need a gele. That's all she needs. Watch. She could go to one of them African weddings and sit right in. They just go think she a distant cousin or some shit.
Right. Hook her up with some Jolo rice and everything.
Right. They're gonna be like, oh, my cousin. Yes. They're gonna cousin. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I open my mouth and they're like, oh no, she Black American. She is, she
No, they're gonna think that you just been around your American friends too fucking long.
Right.
They know the difference.
No, they don't, because their kids talk like that.
Right, they kids talk just like that too. They gonna be like, see, they gonna be like that. They gonna say she been Americanized. That's all they gonna say. She gonna be like, she just been Americanized.
Right. They gonna say that baby.
Girl, yes, you better give us real Nollywood tea. You better keep giving us real Nollywood teas, girl. I know you would do good in a real bootleg Nollywood movie. Okay.
I want to see your face.
They tired of the pretendian, aka Nigerian.
That's crazy.
They ain't on it.
What? Like, what are you doing? Scotland won't sponsor me. I'm fine.
Oh my goodness. What's
wrong with you, Mike?
You said what?
I said, what's wrong with you?
Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm over here working.
Oh.
Trying to figure out how you still believe in this crap.
Why? It's for me. TT, please don't take it the wrong way. I'm trying to take the information.
I don't understand.
Girl, take what the wrong way? TT ain't never taking it the wrong way. You got to know I don't get the honestly. I don't know why they don't know that by now.
Look at them good old African jeans. Look at them good old African jeans in me, y'all. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Look at them good old African jeans. Look at that. Look at that good old African in me. You see what I'm saying? Them full lips, that button hole, you know what I'm saying? Nice little tight eye. You know, look at them African ass jeans. Yeah. Tight shit. Now she Native American.
You're not.
What tribe you from, girl? You see how ditzy you sound? See, that's that white. That's them. White people, they, you know what I'm saying? They delusional, just like you. You gain the delusional genes from the white folks. You know what I'm saying? Look at you, delusional as ever.
Yeah, America.
You're not Native American.
Yes, I am.
Say a Native American.
I am.
She got hit.
What happened to her? She dropped down.
No, I think she probably got hit. So
I want you to say a Native American word right now.
I'm Native American.
Say a Native American word right now.
I don't
speaking your native language. Go ahead.
Who I am though.
How are you? If you don't speak the language, you don't know what tribe you from. You did see forehead. See, I'm about to go there.
Don't nobody that's Black American do that. What you get? Don't nobody that's Black American.
But I bet you if you go to actual Native Americans, they know what the fuck their language is.
Black American know anything. So what are you talking about? If you Black American, I can't hear. Like I can't hear. I really can't hear. Like
then you need to get down that because we don't.
Because what you coming here
you
talking
speak English. You speak English. You talk about you Native American. So now you European?
I'm Native American, like I said.
How are you Native American? How are you Native American?
Don't know Black American.
How you Native American Igbo child? How you Native American? How you Native American Igbo?
They can't even trace where they from.
How you Native American Lagos? How you Native American Lagos? I'm gonna call you Lagos TT. Lagos TT. How you Native American?
Who are you to tell me?
How are you Native American Lagos TT?
You can't track
I'm going to tell
how are you now? Actually, I can. It's my
Hey, host, I had a question about abrahamic religions. Why they argue that?
Hold on.
The host walked away for a little bit.
So hold on real quick. TT, when you say that no Black people know where they come from, that's a lie, because I can tell you a good amount of where my people came from, going far back, a couple hundred years.
What about you?
What do you mean, what about me? I just told you. But like I can go back and trace my ancestry.
And where is that?
You can do the same thing.
Wisdom in your heart saying digress.
And where is that?
Tay, if I was you, I would digress because you know what you're talking about. I would digress to save yourself.
First of all, you sound like you got rocks in your damn mouth. Shut your ass up.
Why are you disrespectful, Mr. Lady?
Because I can be. You ain't stopping no fucking body. You rock chewer. You rock chewer. You clay liquor. You sound like you grow clay in your mouth.
I know that your bank is empty.
Hey, bro, this is what I'm going to say.
What do her clothes look like? Because you know I'm barely back.
Hold on, TT. 1 second. Hold on real quick, TT.
Help me out.
So, bro, you got about one more time to come off mute without anybody permission. And I swear to God, I'm gonna kick you across TikTok. So we were talking to TT, and we gotta be respectful because we got other people using captions. So TT, there are Black people who do know the history. There's not people who just don't know. There are people who don't know the history, but you know what? It might take some digging, it might take a little effort. But we can go back and see when we came over.
Mike, she ain't putting in no effort to do shit. She the type that say, you know what, because I was born in America, that means, oops, by default, I'm Native American. Dumbass.
Can I ask her a question? So if an African American doesn't know their history, what makes you think you know your history? Because you claim it? Because you say you know it? Tell us your history. If you know your history, then tell us. Don't sit up here and claim it. Tell us. Give us the name of your tribe. And don't say Jackson, because Jackson ain't no name of no goddamn tribe. Give me the name of your tribe.
Jackson, what tribe is this? And don't say Cherokee either. Don't say Cherokee either, because that's always your default fucking tribe. Don't fucking say Cherokee. I don't want to hear Cherokee shit.
Even in the Cherokees, you know the crazy thing is about this term Cherokee, they don't even realize that the tribes within this super group they call Cherokee. They don't even realize that. That's how ignorant they are. They hear words to grab onto.
They don't know that the Cherokees own slaves, Black slaves.
They just say Cherokee, bitch.
Cherokees, Chickasaw, Choctaw, all of them. They own slaves. That's one of them.
In fact,
that's the thing.
Do you know before the Revolutionary War, George Washington used to trade slaves with the Cherokees and all those people? And he made deals. One of the reasons that the French and Indian War went on was because of the slave trade. And Washington wanted to solidify his slave position. So he dealt with the natives. So why are you claiming somebody who owned your ass, TT?
That's how she got to be Cherokee.
Cause she ashamed to be black. That's why she is ashamed to be black. For her to, for a lot of people who don't want to be quote unquote African, see, they have a lot of racial low self-esteem, a lot of racial insecurity, right? The very fact that someone enslaved our ass and had us over here enslaved for damn near over 200 years, and then with some extra bullshit for another extra 200 to 300 years, right? That makes the fucking hair on their back stand up, because they like, damn, we lost. The fact that we were done with in such an egregious way to them is a loss for them, right? They see it as weakness, and weakness is something that's just 100% terrible in their minds. They can't believe it. They're mad at their ancestors because how could you let this be? Right? They're mad at their ancestors at the fact of their circumstances. So they'd rather, right, claim something other than what their ancestors were than be what their ancestors actually were.
Still do the same exact shit that the slavers did to them. Let me go and steal someone and appropriate someone else's culture in language, in heritage, and just call it mine and tell them, fuck you. I'll do what I want to do.
And so I don't understand this thing of being ashamed of being black, because I can tell you right now, if you just Google black inventions, black inventors, right? I'm telling you, will find pages and pages and pages of things that people use every single day of their life and could not have the modern era as we know it without these people.
And
without
honestly,
these great black people.
Even though you say that, I don't need that. Honestly, I don't need that reaffirmation as a black man.
I mean,
I can look at my
true.
family. I can look at my family from Mississippi and the shit that we've done, considering at one point where they were sharecroppers. This need, this desperation that you have to separate yourself is sad, TT. And the thing is, she tries to be, benign in the way she responds. But that says something about you too.
But the funniest shit though is herself. She's trying to separate herself from being African, but she's the most looking African motherfucker up here out of all of us. Like, no funny shit. Like, out of everybody up here, you the most African looking. Like, you look like you might just have immigrated straight from me, motherfucker. Straight from the soil.
Yeah,
you
talking about features are strong.
Like,
very true.
Very strong. Like, out of all of us, child, I'm the one who motherfuckers, when they see my eyes shape and they see like how my eyes look and all this other shit, motherfuckers ask me, oh, are you mixed with, you must be mixed with Asian. No, nigga, I'm just black. The fuck? I'm not mixed with shit. I'm a nigga. I say that with a full chest that I am a nigga. Both of my parents is black as fuck.
And how many black Hebrew Israelites then call me the white devil? They look at me with my hazel eyes and light skin and call me the white devil.
And don't get me wrong, like I got a lot of family members like who high yellow. You know what I'm saying?
You ever seen Giannis before? You ever seen Giannis before? The basketball player?
Yeah.
The Greek freak? He's Nigerian. He's Nigerian. Both his parents are from Nigeria. Both of them. Right? You ever seen Anthony Joshua, the boxer?
Same thing.
He's Nigerian. Right? Not all Africans are dark skinned. Not all of them. Just like not all of us are dark skinned.
Yo, you know how many times you've heard me say, Reggie, the most diverse genetic groups of people in the world is on that African continent. The most diverse peoples in the world. In every way. Genetically, culturally, you name it.
What's up, pretty cat?
I wanted to give a sample.
What's
I
up,
want to give a sample of you. Humanity, you would just pick Africa.
Even so, like with my family tree, I wouldn't be, like I said, the whole Native American, I wouldn't be doubt that I have some Native American blood mixed in there. But for me to just be like, I'm not African, I'm Native. What? No, I ain't that fucking crazy. Okay? It's just the same way I'll be fucking, it'd be asinine for me to say that, you know what I'm saying, that my people didn't have no white stuff in there, mixed in there. Yeah, it was. And it more than likely wasn't due to just consensual circumstances, right? But I'm not finna sit here and be like, oh, my fucking people wasn't from Africa. Like, no, they were. The fuck, I'm African.
And to
Like,
touch on your point,
My
touch
people
on that same point,
Scottish
listen.
Highlands, right? Saying shit like
all of us have that in
from the
us.
Scottish Highland.
We all mix as
But
fuck.
guess what? All of us have a high, well, I ain't gonna say all of us, but most of us have a higher percentage of white in us than we do native. I would say damn near all of us. But nobody's running around here saying, oh, I'm white.
I'm of the European conflation. No, nigga, you a nigga. Like, stop. Like,
Yeah.
I hate that dumb shit. Like, oh my God. Like I said, I like some of my family members, like my ancestors, yeah, they had some native in there. Yeah, some of my people was mixing around with the natives. Just the same way they was mixing around with the white folks too. But to say it'd be like, oh, we wasn't African, it's fucking insane, dog. Like, it's insane. It's delusion. Like,
this 10 years from now, TT's gonna look back at this and say, I was a fucking idiot. That's what she's gonna say. 10 years, maybe even 5. She may say it in a year, but she's gonna look back and say, "What?"
I've seen some lifelong pretendians, Rich.
I don't know. I hope
no, I don't know. I see this. I see her taking this to the grave, y'all. I don't know. I don't see her being smart down the line. Like, you know what? Like, I wasn't being the brightest. No, she gives me very much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a pretendian for life, okay? Because I don't want to be African. She probably detests with the idea that she's African, okay? Like, she detests that shit. I don't. Okay, I'm proud of my ancestors. I'm proud of the fact that my ancestors was able to survive through all that shit. Okay, because let's be real. Okay, the real pride is in the fact that my ancestors survived long enough for my ass to be here. Okay,
yeah,
it's some people. You like it's
crazy things that happen on those plantations too.
The crazy shit and the fact that my ancestors made it out that bitch. Like,
why
like
would
you
you be proud of that? Yeah, why would you be proud of that? I don't understand that.
My ancestors is some fucking survivors, like on some real shit. For me to be where I'm at right now, to be a nurse and to have a career and to, you know what I'm saying, having the freedoms that I have, you know, that they didn't have, like, yeah, I'm proud as fuck of that shit. Like, you, not only that, but you also made it across the ocean, right? So you made the travel, because guess what? A lot of Africans didn't even make the travel across that motherfucker to get here. We don't keep it a bean. A lot of motherfuckers did not. Motherfucker was dying of sickness, dying of injuries that wasn't being healed. Motherfuckers was dying from jumping. Like, what? So the fact that they made it, my ancestors made off the ship, made it through the trials and tribulations of slavery, and they descendants made it through Jim Crow. Like, what? I'm like, my people the shit.
I still have family members living on the plantation land in Mississippi that there were slaves on.
See,
literally, crazy. See, and I'm going to be ashamed of where I've come from and how I've made it.
I got the blood of survivors. Why the fuck would I be ashamed of that? That means because guess what? That means that if my ancestor was able to survive enough for me to be here in the way that I am today, that means I can accomplish or conquer any motherfucking thing in my eyes. The fuck, if they was able to conquer that shit, my blood is strong. My bloodline strong. My bloodline stronger than any of these and no hate to the natives, but my bloodline stronger than some of they shit. My bloodline stronger than some of the Asians. Some of a lot of these white folks, a lot of these Asians, Native Americans, I don't give a damn. My bloodline's stronger than a lot of y'all, because I promise you, had you been through the shit my ancestors, y'all ancestors been through the shit I did, a lot of y'all wouldn't be here today. A lot of y'all wouldn't. And I stand on that, 10 toes. Keep it in the bean. Like, the fact that
don't tell me it's because the Lord I made it through. Don't tell me the Lord. Yeah,
no, that was all through tenacity, self-preservation and tenacity. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, for people who do say that, like, that shit came from the depths of their soul, like the depths of their being, right? You gotta have the you know what I'm saying? You really gotta have the motivation to live, right? It's easy to die, and this is some real shit I'm saying. It's easy to die, but to have the motivation to live is not easy. It's harder to live than to die. Anybody can lay down and die, go on about their day. Anybody.
Nature take our ass out. That's all nature do, is every day plan how to take our ass out. Every day. Nature got a plan for you. I think I'll make this bacteria. I think I'll make it. You know what I think? I think we need some tornadoes. Oh yeah, fuck. Man, nature. Every day nature be planning to be taking our ass out. Every day of the week.
And see, that's my thing too. Like, not only just like, you know what I'm saying? I got to think about my folks. Like, think about the you know what I'm saying? The black folks, like our ancestors who had disabilities. Think about our folks who was a part of the LGBTQ community while living in slavery. Like, I think about that a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just, everybody wasn't just one straight way. You know what I'm saying? Like, to think about that, like, it's easy because damn, I'm already enslaved because I'm a nigga, you know, I'm black, my skin dark, and then I also got certain things that, you know what I'm saying, will be looked down upon, such as physical or mental disabilities, and you know what I'm saying, or the fact that I love someone in the same, you know, sexual orientation as me, or the same gender as me, or I'm, you know what I'm saying, I might be more of a feminine black man on a you know, plantation, but I can't show that. Like, I think about that a lot because my people really suffered, and I really it really feels disrespectful to me when people be all like, my people wasn't slaves. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Forget about the handicap, like you said, the master looking at him, you ain't worth nothing, you can't bring, you know.
Yeah, like,
they get it even worse. Master
exactly. So that's all
do nothing for me.
You getting whipped extra hard because you just the punching bag, because you don't have the mental capacity as the other ones that are being used and abused, who's picking cotton or making sugar on sugar cane mills or picking tobacco. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, my people had fire hose sprayed on them and dogs launched at them and crosses burnt on their front yards and shit. That's when they was able to have a little something. Like, so I don't
put in zoos.
Put in zoos. Like, what the fuck? Like, the Tuskegee experiment. What the like? I could go on. Rosewood. You know, you know what I'm saying? Tulsa, Oklahoma. All that other, like, on some real shit, our people went through some shit. One thing right after the other. Like, so that's...
No black. I ain't black.
I ain't black. Like, what? I proudly say I'm black. I am a nigga. I'll tell that to a white person's face. I'm a nigga. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck how you feel. I'm black as fuck.
No, she's black, but people have a thing that they believe now, that black people always been here.
Child.
That's the latest. That
the trade.
That's the latest bullshit.
They think it's all a scam. But why would they need to scam us for that? I guess they would say for the whole country so that we can't claim it. But we couldn't, even if that was true, we wouldn't have claim to it. So
they didn't say that a pretty cat. They don't say that to the Native Americans. They don't say that you weren't here. If that was the case, they would have told them they weren't here. We brought you over.
Right. Y'all not native
right.
lands.
Right. They're not trying to hood with because we black.
But
Like,
they got
come
they
on.
got an explanation for that too, though. They called them the $5 Indians.
Oh, fucking shit. I can't. You know what? I was in a room the other day, just left. The stupidity. I just couldn't take it. The whole room. They didn't
Or
have
Siberians.
have the IQ of a cucumber in that damn room. I ended up losing.
They
But also,
reclassified us. They reclassified us.
but also too, like, say if the indigenous or Native Americans, right? Say these were like dark-skinned people. Who's to say that white folks, these people are not around to these days? Because who's to say that white folks didn't wipe their ass out? Like, did motherfuckers forget about the syphilis blankets and all that other shit? Diseases and
No,
shit
they
that
did
they
wipe
don't
them
like.
out. That's why most about 70-80% of the indigenous ethnic groups are gone. They're literally physically extinct in this country.
They're gone. Like, so I'm like, you know how even like the indigenous of Australia, you know how little their population is?
Like, and the crazy thing about Australia, they were there for 30, 40, 50,000 years, not fucking with nobody, just living there. And they came on that island in a matter of 100 years, gone, basically. Gone.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess we settled Australia too. Yeah, you're that's right. We settled Australia too. That's right. You might be Australian, TT.
The indigenous of Australia, like, on some funny shit, the indigenous of Australia, like their population has literally dwindled down to a minute group. Like, they're tiny.
And guess who's the biggest group in prison too, out there?
Yep, them.
Yep.
I'm just saying, like,
I guess your people, TT. I guess your people are the most criminal too, as far as you're concerned, right?
like the indigenous of Central America, South America, they ass is a small group. Like,
that's not even it. That's not even it. Imagine having someone tell you that your race is fine the way it is, knowing that your original race got wiped out completely. And it's the same black people that tell me the same shit too on a freaking live. I was like, no, my original bloodline got wiped out. It's your race that brought Africans here and other races from different places here. My race was fine. But y'all wiped out the original race and carried in the maroon. So our bloodline is tied to maroon and African. It's not tied to the actual bloodline at all. And then they want to tell me, oh, I'm not held under pressure, bro. We have independence, yes, but that's not because of white people. It's because of the people that we hold as our national heroes that we got that shit. And then above that shit, the presidency that we have now is fucked up because the shit that should be for us is sold to YT. So what we have now, independence don't make any more sense. That's why I tell people that, yo, as much as I'm Jamaican, I don't sell I don't celebrate any of the heritages except for Heroes Day. Why? Because these people actually stood up for themselves and gave us independence, gave us our national anthem, gave us the pledge, and gave us all this shit. The reason why I don't celebrate any other of the holidays is because y'all niggas keep doing bullshit, fucking up our country. And right now, we don't even own 90 to 85% of any of the things that is within our country. So what's the sense of me celebrating anything other than National Heroes Day and Black History Month? There's no sense in that. I don't even celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, because of the corrupt ones taking power and then selling it off to the Chinese and the white students of Europe. Selling everything off.
Rich. Listen, the current person that we have in presidency now, he ain't even Jamaican. and they fucking voted him in.
And all they're doing is selling shit to the Chinese. Everything.
They're more than selling shit to the Chinese. The freaking the harbor that we have. The trading route. Hold on, listen. The trading route that we have, that we don't own that. It's not the Chinese own that. America owns that shit.
Yeah, America owned it for years ago. So everything is owned by someone else but you. So they give you little.
We don't own anything. We used to be
pieces of the money.
Rich, we used to be a full independent country. Tires were produced here. Gas was produced here. Gasoline was produced here. Diesel was produced here. Materials were produced here that we didn't have to get anywhere else. We were a full independent country, and we sold that out. The same company that we used to have that used to produce tires, they sold it out. And when they sold it out, it got shut down. So guess what? We can't be an independent country anymore because the natural resources that we have was sold out. Even the bauxite that we have, we don't own that shit either. They just make it look like we own it, but we don't own it. The train that we have, we don't own that neither because we call it a bauxite train. That's the only train that we have. We don't have any other train that runs. And all that shit, we don't own it. So how the fuck are you going to say Jamaica is a fucking independent country when we don't own 85 to 90% of what we should own? How?
When the hurricane came through last year, they didn't do shit for nobody except themselves. They took care of themselves.
The only reason why we got to rebuttal back after the hurricane thing is because of those in the Caribbean Sea, and because Japan and China has places within the Caribbean that they don't want to lose. They put in clothes and all that for that section of the area. And then the presidency that we have, he got over $1.2 billion freaking dollars. And where is it? We're not getting any of it. The place that got hit still isn't developed back again. And we're fucking suffering out here. I don't like to speak on it, but come on. If you don't live here, do not tell me who live here about some bullshit that you don't understand. Because we got fucking wiped the fuck off the planet. And got mixed between Africans and fucking Maroons, bro. I don't want no one to tell me no bullshit.
Where you at, pretty cat?
Right. I was just after that. Girl, where you got us at?
Whoa.
Pretty cat.
This is interesting.
I think she said SeaWorld in comments.
SeaWorld?
I gotta scroll back for that.
We used to have SeaWorld in Ohio, but they shut it down some years ago.
You know, a lot of times I just wish that I just is on my own planet. You know, my own space, my own people and shit. You know, they be living good, I'm living good. And we ain't gotta worry about no white folk, no nothing. We just living our best little happy life. But no, I'm on earth around these motherfucking mongrels. I'm here, living amongst the wretched.
Did y'all talk to Bunny yet while I was in the kitchen?
I didn't get a chance to speak. I was waiting for them to
Go
finish
ahead, Miss
up.
Bun.
What's your Asian religion again?
36, atheist.
Okay.
I just wanted to
How you feel
contribute
about
to the
that?
conversation about TT because, like, no, not given Indigenous American. Those are her features. I went on her page. Her features is very much West African.
I told you Nollywood. That's Nollywood TV. She could be a Nollywood movie right now. Nobody question shit. Nobody can shit about TT. They will be like, she is a real African Niger queen. That's what they gonna say about TT. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Hold on. But let's be realistic though. If she gets put if she gets given a job form and they ask her what race she is, black or white, which one she's gonna put though?
She put black.
She gonna put white because she don't even know her damn ancestral religion.
But that's not what she's saying.
Ancestral religion.
She's not black. She's not telling she's not black. She's telling
apparently
she's
her
not
ancestors.
African.
Yeah, ancestors wasn't enslaved.
I don't understand how black people are saying they're not.
That their ancestors came over here with Mansa Musa and all that because there's historical crypts that in fact it was before Mansa Musa. I think it was his father. who sent trips here, ships toward the Americas. They went out in the West. They never came back, right? There's no record, there's no evidence whatsoever that any of the ships ever landed in the Americas, right? Nowhere. And there's no genetic link to those people at all. But yet, people they make up fallacies over shit. Yeah, they sent ships out into the ocean. They never came back.
Look at that
Never
face.
came back. Yeah, that's fact. They never came back, but they never reached the Americas either. But then,
Right.
so this notion
makes sense.
Exactly. Plus, it's like they even claim that. I mean, I don't really care for the black people are always your argument because in order to be able to claim that, the closest you can get to claiming that is if your ancestry is Mexican, like Mayan or Aztec, because of how their face is, typically. That's the closest they can get to that argument, but other than that, no. You black,
their faces are more Asian. The roundness of
But
Asian.
still,
Yeah, and the
right,
flat,
we can still trace that back to Asia too because they walked. So
it's easy. They have easily traced all of their genomes and their allele groups and all that stuff. What is it? Not the allele. Damn it, the wrong word. Mike, what word is it for heredity? Not allele. Damn it! Now I don't put that word in my mind and I can't think of the real word. Well, it's basically
Native American
haplogroups.
Huh?
They have traced the haplogroups. They have the same. They have common haplogroups with people in Mongolia and places like that. They have the common haplogroups of the people of the.
But I will agree that they were the first people here for sure, though. For sure.
Absolutely. It's just like
But
the
oldest. Think about this too. The oldest humans in the world, as far as when it comes to archaeology, is in Africa, 350, 400,000 years old, right? The oldest thing in the Americas, the oldest settlement, the oldest anything they can find is like 17,000. So you're going to claim this group of people, and yet your people have been in Africa 400,000 as humans, as Homo sapiens. And yet, I don't know, it's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
But Rich, another thing too, look, do you know how smart human beings would have had to been by the time that they actually got over here? Just think about all the things you would have had to know. Okay, so you came from the Bering Strait, right? So you know for sure how to stay away from the cold. That's the only way you can get through that shit, right? Right? You know how to make fire, shelter, all that shit, right? So that's another way you know that they could not have been here that long. I mean, I'll give them 25,000 years. That's what I'll give them.
The oldest thing they're talking about 25 to 30, maybe 30 at the top.
Right.
And that's only those are the ones up north. Yep.
Right.
What's in South America is going to be that long?
No, they're not. They're not at all. And because, like I said, you would have had to know how to make fire and all that shit. They ain't been here that long. But then again, because they were isolated away from everyone else in the world with diseases and shit, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like, I don't know.
The amount of lives, smallpox did them in.
Oh, yeah.
Smallpox.
Yeah, for sure. I be telling people that, and they don't understand how. I'd be like, the reason why they brought us is because we have a stronger immunity to it from cows. They're like, what does that mean? Cowpox. But people don't get that part. You know what I mean?
Yep. And also, and we were around Africans have been enveloped with Europeans for thousands of years, right? So even though the slave trade started, the American slave itself started 500 years ago. Mm-hmm. They've been dealing with Europeans for thousands of years, so they're immune to a lot of the same shit the Europeans are immune to, so they could deal with it. But the natives, they came in touch with the Europeans, literally whole tribes were unalive just from being around them. Whole tribes. That's crazy.
Right.
That's sad.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. That colonization just did them in. Wiped out with like 98, 99% of them. There's a very, very small amount of them left. But they definitely do not look like TT. And I don't give a damn. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your heritage. Be proud of your ancestry. Like, for love. Like, come on now. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe her grandmama lied to her and told her that they Cherokee or something.
Have you ever been in those pretending lives, listening to their discussions?
Oh, I've heard. I've been.
And then you try to get it, and they not 10 toes down, they 35 toes down in their lives. You can't tell them nothing. I'm like, I just ended up leaving. I said, I can't do this.
Don't put that all African theory on me. Don't put that African stuff on me. Like, they just got such a disdain for Africans. It's just so crazy. Them and them fucking FBAs. Like, why don't they have that energy with anybody else? That's the thing that irritates me. Like, okay, you're saying you don't like them talking shit, whatever. But what about people that do shit to us? Fuck talking. What about the doers out here?
They're not going to talk about it.
Exactly.
They're not going to talk about it because for one reason, they want an ego boost, and because mainly it's BLK that has the highest crime rate, they're going to draw for that. They draw for that. For statistics and such, but they don't understand that we had to go through slavery, had to go through oppression, we had to go through being unalive more than one time, we have to go through being hot down, we also had to go through being put down like dogs and wear trains and out in the sun 24/7.
Yeah, but you got to realize the rates that you talked about. Those rates are because of a system that makes sure that happens. It's institutionalized. You talking about?
Yeah.
It's not about black people being more like criminal or anything like that. It's about a system that makes sure they are criminalized.
Yeah, even we can all even acknowledge that America is built on what? Colonization. Is that right? Colonization, right?
For sure. They were colonized.
Yeah, America was built on colonization, and they used black people to build it. So it was a social colonization. They used black people to fuel it.
Sure did. That free labor, they love that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I don't understand? You know what I don't understand? Okay, like with the diseases, right? How it wiped out so many of the natives that were in the United States, as we would call it now. They didn't really have that effect on the Incas and the Mayas and the Aztecs. You ever notice that?
Yeah, I got to check that because I think they did, Reg. I think Ponce de Leon, when his soldiers went into South America and Central America, it wasn't only smallpox, it was other diseases like measles, mumps.
Yeah, but look at the huge cities that they had.
Yeah,
like,
but this
look
was
how many of them they are.
But yeah. But
how did they wipe them out and repopulate it so fast, though? You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget a lot of them. Yeah, don't forget that. Yeah, that's a huge land too. So yeah, don't forget they were much more developed in the South as far as when it comes to architecturally than the North. Even though the North did have their mounds and they did have pyramids, but they didn't have the cities to the extent. I gotta find out more.
Right.
The South American cities were greater, and the Mexicans.
They took the Mexicans.
That might be due to
they took the Mexicans. They took the Mexicans all the way to the Philippines, bro. They took Mexicans to the Philippines. Yep. Right. So why didn't they wipe them out? Why didn't the diseases wipe them out like they did the ones here? Why? Because clearly it's not the same effect.
Well, are you talking about, so like why wasn't there like America pox, and then when they came over here, basically Well, I say this out of a reference because I've seen this before, right? This is guy that does a lot of good research. His name is CPG Gray. He has a channel on YouTube, and he did this a couple of years ago to go over why there was no epidemics that went over to Europe, like it did here. And it has a lot to do with access to the people, right? I know we still had like conquistadors going into South America, but I don't even think the numbers were as large as they were coming over here in the North America.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Why not?
Huh?
Why not? Why not?
Because
why don't you think that?
Because of the I think too because of there's a different animal when it comes down to the wilderness down there, right? Them having to cut through the rainforest, them having to actually get to where the people are in the first place. I think that's a big hurdle, and there were already other diseases and things that was taking them out in the climate and things down there as well.
But I don't see the people down there being wiped out. I don't see it, and I still can see them. Like, okay, when you think of these countries in South America, right?
Mm-hmm.
No matter which one you pick, I don't care which one you pick. It's okay. I'll make an exception to my rule. Let's forget about Argentina, right? But anywhere else, we're talking about in South or even Central America, even in Mexico, their faces are still. Listen, their faces are still natives. They're still natives. Look at them. They're still natives.
But
they're still there.
Mexico, not only their faces, but their phenotype, where they're physically built.
They're still there.
I think, but
yeah, they are.
If you
There's no doubt about that.
But you look at Mexico, right? The culture, right, definitely changed and was different because they speak Spanish, right? Spanish is a
right,
European
but that's not what I'm
language.
saying. That's not what I'm saying. I get that. I agree. I agree with that.
Wait, I'm not finished. But also, if you look at a lot of their phenotypes and their things, it's not completely native in Mexico. It is a mixture.
That. They're mixed. So they're mixed, but it's still not a comparison to here. Here, they're gone. They're just gone. They're not here. Like they don't exist.
Yeah, Mike.
Because they lack.
Mike,
they probably lack their immunity. Huh?
Mike,
that's my point. That's my point. How do these people up here? How are they immune? How are they immune here? Right? I mean, not immune here, but the Mexicans didn't get wiped out. How?
Right. Because of the spread of genes, right? Just because their genetics might be just different enough in order to put up a better fight and a better immunity to those diseases versus the people that were up here.
To the point of the jungle and the humidity, the immunity of the diseases were already there. Their bodies had got acclimated. That's there was a lot of disease.
But they never seen it before, though.
Yeah, like
you know
what I'm
saying? Instead of guessing, I'm going to do a deep dive into it and find out why.
It has to be for a reason, because there's no way you just wiped out whole states and territories up here, just gone. But down there, all of a sudden, you still see that they're Native American. You can see it.
But to another thing Mike was talking, Mike sort of touched on, the geography of that land to get to those jungles and to get to those people was crazy. It wasn't like going through a deciduous forest of the northeast and then getting out to once you get out to the Great Plains, the only thing you're dealing with is grasses. The forest, think about the forest of Brazil and Ecuador and Panama and all these places. Even in the 1900s, in the 1800s, when they were building the Panama Canal, how many Americans unalive down there because of things like malaria and yellow fever and all the things that are spread. So those were protected by nature in many ways. Yeah, well, the Spanish language, they ended up speaking Spanish, but I'm talking about, don't forget, Spain had lost a lot of their military power. Spain was not especially after the whole thing with the Spanish Armada, they lost a lot of their power. They lost a lot of their money. The British and the Portuguese had a lot of money. The British had a lot of money. Spain lost a lot of stuff. When you start looking historically what happened in Europe, that's another reason. Spain didn't have the resources that, especially England, they couldn't even touch England when it came to money and when it came to power, because of the power of the English empire. It's a you know what, Reggie, it's good. I'm gonna do the deep dive on this. I'm just gonna look and just try to find out what was the differences and try to find out if what we're even saying is true. Because shit, maybe what some of the stuff we're saying, maybe we're wrong. We got to find out. It's worth digging into, I think. Yeah. You know, to what another thing you're saying, to your point, there was a greater population, I think, in the South than in the North. You know what? I gotta stop guessing this shit. I'm gonna do some research. The information's out there. I just gotta do the dig. I'm not gonna guess. Some of the stuff I remember from the history that I took. I used to take questions. I used to take questions. Called the Piedmont. You get past the Appalachian mountain chain, you get past the Piedmont. We're talking about open areas, and it was not as inhospitable. I say, you get into those jungles of Brazil, they're still finding native tribes in Brazil, very tiny enclaves. But here in the 21st century, they've actually found several native tribes, but unfortunately, because of the fucking greed of certain Brazilians down there, they unalived them because they wanted the land. But there's still
a crazy amount of them.
People still, yeah, but it's crazy it's sad what we're willing to do for money, because the Brazilian the Brazilian people in power, they just have them unalive, like they're just regular animals, so we can have their land. That's what they've been doing to them.
Yeah, those tribes in South America, the uncontacted ones, like they should definitely be more protected than they are, because they really mind their own goddamn business, but they cannot handle.
It's greed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fucking greed.
And land. They want dibs on the land that they're on.
They want the right. Most of it, they want the hardwoods, the exotic hardwoods, which they're cutting down at an alarming rate, which is unfortunate. But shit, we did it up here. I don't know. I'm sort of ambivalent about that, because I would love to see those lands survive. But when I use the word we, I'm saying the U.S. What the hell could we say? We wiped out all of our forests. So,
right.
What can we say?
Hold up, pre-K. Like, you talk to that person that said there's no that Abraham didn't make a religion or whatever? Yeah, that is her. What do you mean Abraham didn't have a religion?
Yeah, I'm just telling Pretty Cat the conversation isn't going to go anywhere since she's standing on only one standpoint. That's what he started with, and even though Pretty Cat is telling her it's religious either way you take it, the conversation she's standing on it, so the conversation isn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah, no, not with somebody that ignorant, because the hell? So she's denying that the term Abrahamic religions is not a thing. Is that what she's arguing about? That's crazy.
Angelic, you don't know what you're talking about at all.
The crazy thing is TikTok has given me a great confidence that there's some really intelligent human beings out there, but then it's given me a great confidence that there's some human beings dumb as rocks. Humanity is very diverse when it comes to intelligence. Because some of the shit I be hearing sometimes is like, someone told me the other day, listen to this, someone told me, and I think I told you about this, Reg, but the person said, cancer don't exist. They just tell you that it don't exist.
That's fucked up. That's harmful. That's very harmful.
Yeah, it's harmful. She goes, they told you had cancer, they're lying. Ain't nobody ever had. There's never been such thing as cancer. I said, really?
Yeah, apparently you convince yourself and manifest those symptoms within yourself when you believe you have it, and that's why it does the things that it does to you, according to their logic. That should blow my mind.
Oh, by the way, a covenant is related to religion.
Covenant is a promise from a God, isn't it? Isn't it a deal? Basically, it's a deal.
Yeah, it's a promise or agreement. It's a promise or agreement based on faith or religion.
Agreeing with that God.
It's a core concept within religion, so it still stands on a religious basis.
And nor does it make any sense.
Which overall doesn't make any sense.
We got to do something about this Stockholm syndrome.
Right.
If they buy into this religion, this Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, Rich, you got to make a life. Figure out a good prompt where you can use that term Stockholm syndrome. Or can you put that in a prompt without getting? Would you get dinged with a prompt with Stockholm syndrome? I wonder if you.
I don't know.
I just realized that the prompt that he has up doesn't have the no YT on it.
But this one is self-explanatory. This one, you have no business even speaking on it if you're not black, period.
Oh, so it's like, so this one is like for all races. All right.
No.
Right.
No. You should be.
Yeah.
Read it.
No, I get it.
Says,
but
not for
it's
us.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm saying, like, from the first time I've been here, it's always no YT, no YT, no YT. So I'm like, oh, we're doing a little change up now.
Right, but the thing is, it's not really so much of a change up because it's still the same rule. But it's like some conversations, no matter what the situation is, you shouldn't speak on. Like, okay, if I go to a live, right, and they're speaking about all women's issues, right, and they're saying like, oh, well, I think women should do this and I think women should do that. It's not my place to even interject. And if I interject on that point and I get disrespected or something like that, it's only expected. And the reason why is because a person is going to say, and rightfully so, who the fuck are you? It doesn't have anything to do with you, right? So in this case,
that's true.
In this case, a person, if they're not black, they really do not have the right to even say what you should not tell a woman what she should do or what she shouldn't do, because it don't got nothing to do with you. Like when we talk about the smurfsportion situation, my personal thought on that is this: irregardless if you agree with it or not, right? If you ain't a woman, you don't got no play in it. Like I feel like they should take a vote on it. Right.
Even if you're the seed, even if you're the one who seeded her, you ain't got shit to say. Shut the hell up.
Right.
Even if
they should take a vote.
Yeah.
They should take a vote on it, right? It should be a fucking election, right?
Oh.
Where only women are included. Hold on, listen to me.
Yeah.
There should be an election on that shit where only women can vote on it, right? No different than I don't have any say on what goes on in fucking Florida, right? It don't got nothing to do with me. That's another situation. Don't got nothing to do with me. Let women vote on it. If they want to have it, let them have it. And if they don't, then they don't. Shit. Simple.
The thing we got to say about another state is if it's federal land, because that's how a lot of states became states. They would say, okay, this land has been designated federal lands, right? Then that's the only time I got anything to say about what goes on in another state. We talk about federal lands.
Right.
That makes sense. I'm kind of confused though. Didn't like the Native Americans get wiped out, or were they just like held down?
Well, not all of them. A lot of them. A high percentage of them are wiped out. There's natives. You can go to reservations even here in the Northeast. You got
Okay, so they weren't. So they were wiped, but so they weren't wiped out then.
No, not every single one. No, they're literally certain tribes. Like I give you an example. There was literally a tribe called California tribe. The last one unalived in the 1950s. Last,
just like the Shabuya tribe.
So,
yep.
So
Shabuda,
you gotta think
Shabuda, down south.
No, I'm saying Shabuya. It's a tribal. It's a tribe. Shabuya.
So I want you to think
that's
about
down in the
this.
Mississippi area.
I want you to think about this.
Yeah.
Right? If you're looking at like all like the current races, right? Where black people, there are millions of us, right? There are millions of us. I don't think Native Americans are in the millions anymore. I think they're like in the thousands.
It depends on how you look at it, and what part of Native American are you talking about? If you're talking about in the United States, yeah, probably only thousands.
Yeah,
but in Canada,
that's what I'm talking about.
There's a lot of them. In Mexico, there's a lot of them. South America, there's a lot of them. Alaska,
But I'm talking about. I'm pointing to the United States, right? So that's what I'm pointing to. I'm pointing to the areas in which the United States are. Yeah, there might be a little bit more.
Look that up. The
millions.
known population in the contiguous 48.
I would say millions because
Mexico
of Alaska.
Part of America?
No.
Isn't Mexico like a part of
No.
America? Or
no.
It's part of the. America's a coin term they use for the United States, but if you're talking about the Americas as the two continents, yeah. But the
whole entire shit.
Yeah,
Are you
you're
talking about the country or the
North and South
continent?
America.
I'm talking about the entire thing. The continent in itself isn't like
continents.
one fucking
There's
place.
two continents. Yeah, there's two continents, North and South America.
What I'm trying to say is that isn't all
English
of it attached? Isn't all of it attached?
Yes and no, because the Panama Canal.
What?
Well, once they made the
naturally it's connected. Naturally, it's connected, but because of the canal, no.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find someone to do my freaking hair. Then again, I have to cut it by tomorrow since I can't. The fucking military is kicking my ass when I want to grow my hair.
Grow your armpit hair out. Put some dreads in it. You'll never know.
My hair overall because of the fucking military.
You can't do that shit. Did you say the military? Which military are you talking about?
I'm in Jamaica. There is no growing your hair.
Oh yeah, Jamaica. No,
grow your pubic hair.
Do you know that in Jamaica and Barbados, you know you can't use, and like in Barbados, you know that you technically can't. It's illegal to wear camouflage as a civilian. So you know the camouflage that we use here.
Wait, what?
Civilians, you know, like you have camouflage clothes that has the camouflage.
Oh, you're not talking about Jamaica?
No, I said Barbados. It's illegal to
I don't
wear.
know that much about Barbados. I don't know that much about Barbados. So you're telling
I know
me.
that to be. I'm just saying I know that to be a fact. It's illegal to wear camouflage clothes that will look like you're in the military. It's illegal. Barbados. But you can wear that shit.
I didn't know that.
I find that weird, but that's a law.
So in the United States right now, Black people make up 48 million people, right? Excuse me, not 48, about 46 million people. Right now, Native Americans only make up 9 million people.
That's out of 330 million. So the Native Americans is 3% of the population, probably less.
And most of them live in Alaska.
No, I asked in the lower 48, so they're not counting the ones in Alaska.
That's not fair.
Well, I'm just saying, even if we're just count, if I was just to estimate like what we're talking about, right? The population that was mostly wiped out due to the diseases were the ones in the lower 48, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Don't forget, we didn't even go into Alaska until 1874 with Stewart's Folly, where we bought Alaska from the Russians for what was it, $24,000? Stewart's Folly, they call it. But it ended up.
So did Russia vaccinate them?
No.
No, but it's
to your point, they're so isolated. Even the state of Alaska right now, the state of Alaska I think they have the lowest. No, maybe they have the lowest population density of any state. Because don't forget, Alaska is like twice the size of Texas. The state of Alaska. It's huge.
So, and also you got to look at. I get it. You got also look at too. As people are moving, like when they came across the land bridge and they came down, like this wasn't like an overnight trip, or this was thousands of years of them moving down into these areas, and then so they're going to have different genetics kind of going on, right? There's going to be some genetic drifting. There's going to be some adaptations that are happening that's going to allow them to be more likely to survive in the areas that they're in, and that will also reintroducing these diseases that their immune system hasn't dealt with. They're going to make them more susceptible in some other areas. I mean, if you're looking at it, so that it could be that these particular people that were in the United States area, they all shared maybe a particular gene that made them more susceptible to those European diseases, to those African diseases that they weren't exposed to before, along with customs. Right, that allowed them for it to spread more readily amongst them versus other populations.
And also, the places like south of the Mexican border as we know it now, they've been there way before they got here. You got to realize the Spanish and the Portuguese been down there at least 200 years before the British or any of them other motherfuckers even got over here. Maybe not the French, but for sure the British. So they had been made contact with them. So it's still just it's boggling my mind. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe because the Spanish fucking were so close to the Africans, and I don't know, but it just seems like, them making contact with the Central Americans and the South Americans. And I mean, obviously it happened in the Caribbean. The Caribbean is not a good example because clearly their indigenous people were wiped smooth out, right? But it's just, I just could still see a huge fucking indigenous population whenever I see a person that is from Mexico on down. I could still see it in them versus here where, we do still have native, tribes and populations. I'm not going to say that we don't have any, but for the most part, they're far and few. For sure. I'll say there's more pretendians than there is real natives here, for sure.
I mean, that's
what y'all talking about, the Native Americans?
Yeah, but what I'm talking about, no, what I'm saying is like, okay, you notice how here in the United States, like, but really not so much Canada because they got a nice size fucking native population up there, from my understanding. But from here in the continental United States, maybe the low 48, like Mike was saying, right? You see that most of the native tribes were like wiped out. You don't really see them a lot. But when you look at Mexico, Central America, South America, et cetera, you see them more often. And I was wondering why.
Or the Native Americans in Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do be looking alike, but I gotta go on Google though, because there was a lot of pictures where some of them look different, like black people almost to me.
You're going to see a lot of different things like that. That's for sure. Now, don't forget, Columbus started mixing. Well, first of all, the natives, the Taínos went back to Europe as slaves, in 1494. Columbus took the first group of slaves back to Europe in 1494. His second voyage to the Americas, he took Taíno slaves to Europe. Then around 1503, he started bringing black slaves from Africa. The black slaves have been coming to the Americas since 1503, 116 years before they started going to the United States. A lot of people don't know that.
So do y'all feel like us black people and us white people took over their land? Because by right, I feel like if people think that way, I think that the black people and white people, we on their land, right? Since people say they ain't Native American.
We are.
Yeah.
So the white and black people we took over this shit.
I mean, I don't agree with that statement because I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because when you're saying we took it over, no, they didn't.
We didn't take anything. We didn't take nothing.
I mean, because we on their land, right? And the white people.
So what? But we didn't ask to. We didn't ask to come here. We were forced.
We didn't take it. We didn't take it. Yeah, we didn't take it. Reggie's right. We have nothing with colonialization. Nothing.
But see, Rich, I see what y'all saying, but it's just confusing.
We're just the victims of it.
I know, but it's just confusing because it's like that. Does
Oh,
that mean
you're saying that physically we do? Yeah, you're right. We physically do live on that land. Yes, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
We
Because I'm
physically
like, people
live on that land.
You see what I'm saying?
But
So it's
we
like,
didn't
yeah,
take it.
right. So it's like white people and black people took the fuck over when we got on us. Well, I guess since we was in slavery, they brought us over here. But then after we got free, we still start taking over their shit.
How?
No, but even then, we never did. We only came where white people were. We never settled. Like there was like the frontiers. We were never settlers. Like there was a few of them, but mostly it was because white people did it. Black people were never allowed to go to any of the native people's lands and take it like white people's. Black people went out there, with white people after white people did what they did. But we never did.
Okay, it's just confusing to me because everybody already populated all through this bitch. So I feel like we all on they shit. That's how I feel.
We are on their land.
All don't belong here, but we're not responsible for the colonization.
They brought us here.
They brought us here.
But yes, it is their land.
So basically, I'm saying the white people took over their shit too and colonized their shit too. It's put everybody in slavery. What y'all saying? I'm kind of confused.
Yeah. How should you think? Listen, TT. You ever notice when you talk to a white person, right? They can tell you, I'm Irish, I'm Italian, I'm Slavic, or whatever it is they may be. Those are places in Europe, so it is undeniable that these people are Europeans. That's what they are, right? So if they came over here, right, and they're telling you that they brought you over here too, and we can prove that there's still slave houses, right? They still have the houses in Florida, Louisiana. They have the pictures. They have all of that, TT. We know that these things happened, right? It is a fact. If you go to the African countries, where we're telling you they got us from, they still have the ports. They still have the dungeons. They are still there, TT. This ain't nothing that's new.
It's just too much, y'all.
What is
Because
it?
I can't
Slavery
like.
got on?
Okay, go
They
ahead.
have
It's
the
just
shipping logs.
allowing me to wrap my head around because it's like y'all mean to tell me it's just crazy. I'm not.
So the issue, so TT, this is what I was talking to you earlier, right? Is because you've automatically put up these barriers in which you want to have limited knowledge about the world you live in, right? Because you're comfortable in knowing what you think you know, and everyone gets that, huh?
It's not even that. It's just like when I went to school, right? They would teach us like about history and shit, but it was only about Christopher Columbus did this. Hey, Bron, like people in slavery.
Were you in the
But
South? Did you go to school in the South?
no, I went to school in the North. But even when they used to teach me that bullshit, I never believed in the shit because it's like y'all not about to fucking tell me all this shit happening.
That is true. No. Even if you don't, if every single word was not the absolute truth, the basic facts are true. Columbus came here in 1492. That did happen. Columbus did start the trade slave of the Americas. That did happen. Like I said, he brought the first Taínos to Europe in 1494. This is fact. And then he brought African slaves back to the Americas. That is a fact on the islands.
No, I understand that, Rich. No, I understand. No, listen, I understand that, but it's just annoying because it's like that's the only narrative that they try to paint with us Black people. No, we used to be like having our own shit, our own everything, but they don't put that out there. They just put a whole bunch of slave movies. They make us looking bad, and I don't fuck with it. That's why I can't fuck with it because it's like they're trying to paint.
Listen. You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater just because you don't. There's certain things that are facts, regardless of if the fact that they're going to hide your accomplishments because they have to justify keeping you as subhuman. Yeah, but the fact that the other things are facts. You can find out those other facts, but that does not mean that slavery did not happen. We can, as Black people, we cannot just say everything they say is a lie.
No, I know
everything they say is a lie.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, Rich, I never denied that it happened, but it's just like they just try to make it seem like that's all we capable of. No, the fuck we're not. But yeah.
No, we were straight before that.
No. You know what? The funny thing about it is they know that that's not all we're capable of. That's why they made sure that it was illegal to teach a Black person to read. Eli Whitney with the cotton gin, Black people built it for him. They know that they learned how to grow rice. They know they learned how to grow rice, and they learned blacksmithing. They learned a lot of trades from Africans. They know this to be true.
And that's what I'm saying.
The phone you talking on, TT. The phone you talking on, a Black person made it.
But that's what I'm saying, y'all. That's exactly what the fuck I'm saying.
1 second. Hold on, TT. This is my issue, right? Is because you spit only the things that people tell you a lot, right? Like I don't think you research anything. Like I think when people tell you things, and this is why I had that conversation with you earlier. I think you take it and kind of run with it more.
I don't take it and run with it. It's just that I don't.
Okay, I'm only speaking 1 second. 1 second.
Okay, go ahead.
Because of what I'm saying to you is that I'm only speaking about what I see from you. When I had that whole conversation with you, and the minute you started hearing,
but that's because about my belief. I'm going to get defensive about that. Like, come on.
1 second. It doesn't even matter because what you believe this stuff that they're telling you about history right now. So that's part of your beliefs.
No, I believe it, but I don't believe that's all what we're capable of. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying.
TT, we're never saying that. TT, we're capable of amazing things. But every human being is capable of amazing things.
Yeah.
Both things can be true. They can be telling us the truth of the history can be there, but also there can be the lies that they want to paint to keep you in your place. But you can't reject the truth of the history because of the lies they told you. You have to be able to separate the two out. That's what it is. As a black man, I can't stand what they do to us, or how they look at us, or how they steal our music, or how they steal our food. We know that these things, we know we're capable. We know we're capable of greatness.
Go to the Caribbean. Go to the Caribbean. Go to any Caribbean country, and you'll see it. You'll see the signs of slavery right there. It's right in your face, like boom. You're like, oh shit. And once you see it, it's undeniable.
But like you said, we're not saying like that's our whole history, right? But and I don't even think it's a point of shame, right? It happened. I think that's the issue, right? Is that all of a sudden they were like, oh man, you came from a slave, therefore that is shameful. No, it was the circumstances in which we got here. Yeah, it was hard, but I'm gonna be honest, we rose far beyond that. Rose so far beyond that. Like again, I say it all the time. You cannot live your modern life. You cannot live your modern life without the inventions that Black people have put on this planet. All the comforts that you want, every last one of them.
And you know the crazy thing?
Freezer,
What they did to
phone,
black men,
internet,
and women. They did it to women too. Don't forget. As a woman, you got it both ways. They stole the inventions of women and the ideas of women, and say no, men did it, white men did it.
I just got back from a job. Let me take my marshmallow.
Hello?
Remember this too also. The thing that you want to live your life is not about, you want to live your life based on as much truth and fact you can find. Even the inconvenient shit. But we can't reject the reality of where we're from because we're uncomfortable with it. We can't blame people from the 16, 17, and 1800s because of slavery. Black people, how could you let yourself be enslaved? No one lets themselves be. This stuff happens. And it's intricate, it's complicated. This stuff is not as simple as people want to make.
Fact is, it happened.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't even give us the right to take it from other people too. Like we don't have claim to the Native Americans history. That's their history.
I think it's worse when we do it. When we do it, it's 10 times worse than a white person do it because of what was done to us. Why would we do this to other peoples? Think about that. Why would we do this to other peoples after what was done to us?
And my thing is, Rich, y'all know that y'all know the Nike company, right? It was a black person that created the first Nike shoe. Like when they be throwing this that we did this, okay, we know that we was in there, but we free now, bitches. That's what I be saying. That's what be irritating me.
Yeah. TT, it's fine to have that attitude. Take that attitude of anger, but make it constructive. Don't live lies and delusions with that anger. Right. Base your anger on the real truths and the facts that are there. Don't listen to this rewriting of history by black people because a lot of us don't want to accept it. It's not about accepting it. It is what it is. It's like having a parent who did wrong things to you, right? Like physically abusive parents or something. You can't deny that happened. You can't say, oh, my mother never did that or my father never did that. All right, if they did it, they did. But you have to take that. You got to take that anger and learn facts, learn truth. The most important thing is to live your life with as much truth as there is, not what you want the truth to be, but what.
Right, but it's not even that. I just hate that house. Like a lot of the people, they still think they like in shackles. Like, really, you're not. Like, this shit easy as fuck. Like,
What do you mean?
motherfuckers.
What do you mean?
Hold on,
Can you
Rich.
give us
Hold
an
on. Let me
example?
finish though, because like some people set them own selves back in traps. They can be free if they really wanted to. You just gotta work for that shit. It take a lot to swallow your pride because they already know the shit we went through. They want to keep us down, and I just hate when people fall into that shit. It just be making me so mad.
We all get it. Like I know what you mean. I call it tap dancing. There's everybody the minstrel show. But the reality is this also, right? Your anger can keep you from getting far. You cannot deny that if you go to a bank and you need a loan, you're probably going to be looking at white tea man or white tea woman. Getting angry at that white tea man or white tea woman across that desk ain't going to help you.
Oh, I would never do that. I know how to code. I know how to code switch real good, but
No, I know that.
I never played because I work around them all the time. They be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm like, what? I know how to fake it to make it.
But you know what? Another thing is, you can't live a life of anger either. You can't be angry all the time about this shit.
It's not that I'm angry, Rich, but it pisses me off. I'm not.
We doing a raccoon show.
You ain't angry, but it pisses you off.
I can't.
That was some funny shit. Come on, T. You know that was some funny shit what you just said. I ain't angry, but it pisses me off. Come on. That was funny. TT, you're a young lady. You have a law. Listen, I could probably be your grandfather, right? I'm 66 years old, right? I've been through all the militant. Listen, I was born in the 60s, so you know I've been through some militant shit in my life, right? But then I was around a lot of whitey people because of the education I got, or the family I was in. Don't forget where you're from, but don't let your anger fog your vision. That's all. Just you're young.
Her grandpa 48.
Don't listen to that nigga.
He is not
her grandpa is 48.
He in his 50s, I think, or maybe his 60s.
Crazy shit. I told you, I know I could be that girl's friend grandfather. Shoot.
Wait, Rich, how old you is?
66. Yep. I know.
I think my granny's 62 though. Yeah.
I got a cane for you, Rich. I meant to send it to you.
Fuck off, Mike. I hope you fall.
It's so funny, Rich, because I just met somebody your age on the Greyhound. He became my friend.
She
did.
She says like 60s. She said she met someone my age, like it's I saw a unicorn today. Like she said that shit.
The old man gonna get you. Mr. Willie gonna get you when you take that blue pill, TT.
And he was so cool, y'all. He was so sweet. He sent me a booklet because he like investing in stuff, right? Because that's the type of stuff I'm into. So when he talked to me about that, I knew it was confirmation for me to continue with my career, what I wanted to do, because that's what I'm into. So yeah, I like being around older people that got stuff to talk about, like stuff that I'm interested in. You know what I mean? That can help me build and go.
Get his check next week.
No, I don't need his check. We was talking about money. I don't need it though.
All right.
We was talking about like Roth IRAs and stuff. He was like, get you a Roth. I'm like, okay, that's confirmation because I was just looking into that. We had a good conversation. He was like, it was just nice. But yeah.
She talks about being like on the speaking list. Like, yeah, we can't.
Services, Michael speaking. How may I help you?
The old man was looking down your shirt.
It wasn't even nothing to see. I don't know what the hell you talking about. You know, I be dressing like a granny in 93 to winter. I just be sweating. I don't care.
Right. Oh man, I'm getting old. Y'all, I'm sitting here laying down.
Reggie, tell me why you went to sleep one time. I was so irritated. Reggie, do you remember that?
That's snoring.
No, but like you was going for a mad long. I think it was me and what's the name in here for a bit. Me and Stephanie, and it was somebody else. And I was like, oh, what's that one girl named? Yeah, she was in here. And I was like, where Reggie at, y'all? And you was like going for a long, long time. I'm like, yeah, he's sleep.
I used to every night go to sleep on this bitch.
I hate when I do it. It's embarrassing because then you got people talking crazy when you go to sleep, just making you look bad and stuff. It's annoying.
That's why you gotta have mods. They got your back.
No,
I use TikTok I use TikTok for my lullaby. I be sleeping my ass off. That's Reg.
Yeah, this guy. This is what he do. He come over here. This is like his parking spot. He pull up, back the fucking, and just go to sleep in the driveway every fucking night.
That's that 60.
We be talking to him. He don't be saying shit back.
You know what, Rich? I remember one time I
is.
was in here and you was just real quiet. And I'm like, what the hell is he doing? Like, what? You know, some FBI or something.
He was knocked the fuck out. He ain't even gonna say shit neither. He just gone.
At least he had a decency to mute up, cause
I mute up as soon as I come on a live. That's the first thing I do. That's just courtesy. You should not be coming on a live. The second you go live, you get on that panel. You're supposed to hit that mute button. The second.
I wish everybody understood that. I ain't pointing no motherfucking fingers and no goddamn elbows in there. Some motherfuckers come on there and be like, damn. But they got doing that shit earlier. Was it yesterday or something? I don't know. They got doing that shit. The guy cussed, moved the fuck out. He was during a heated conversation. They said the wrong thing. He was like, listen, don't you realize what's going on here? I'm like, damn. I was chewed up real quick. She at SeaWorld. She up there playing with Shamu. She up there playing with Shamu and Mamu.
Oh, what's that? The dolphins? I love the dolphins.
That's some big ass whales.
I love that. They about to do tricks. I want to see this.
Yeah, they taking forever.
I'm just like a big old kid, like, ooh, look.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to be dumb as hell because we had it in Cleveland. I used to be wanting to sit like real close so I can get wet and shit. Now, ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna be doing that trying to swim like no fucking fish. Fuck that.
You don't want no well piss on you?
Hell no. I know what you was about to say.
Yeah, I can't say it out here.
It almost came out.
Bunch of little ones.
What is that?
No, I definitely don't want none of that. Not right now.
Oh, look at that one.
We used to be buying the shit out of them damn fish, them little minnows or whatever, so we can throw to the dolphins and shit.
Oh, look at all that water. I need some of that on me. It's hot.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to do the big splash. Freaking hot.
It's crazy how the stuff that you think is like fun and nice when you're a kid. That's just an adult.
I can't wait to have kids.
Have y'all seen where they be attacking the trainers? Like they be doing them dirty sometimes.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Tired of they tired of being treated like shit. They think these damn trainers be they be dumping their ass under the water. They hold them down. They're tired of it.
Yeah, they got to do this on clockwork every day. It's too much.
It's no different than being a slave. You can't expect a slave not to, go for his one of these days. You know what I'm saying? He might just knock you off come Friday. You never know, and you can't blame him because you're enslaving them. So, and guess what? The thing about those about workers is this, right? There's no recorded, ATTACKs on humans other than in captivity. Because in a while they won't do nothing to you, and the reason why is because they're so smart to know that if they do harm you, that you're gonna do something to them, or they like family, so they won't even fuck with you. But in
Whales
captivity,
are
ain't
very
no
smart.
telling what they'll do. Orcas, killer whales are smart, very smart. Probably the smartest thing out there other than a fucking human being, and probably like a chimp.
Oh, chimps talk back to you.
I mean,
You
they're
ever talk
apes.
to a
They know
chimpanzee,
exactly what you're.
Reggie?
No, but I know they can understand you
I
if
had.
you teach
I
them.
told.
I said if you teach them, you could make them understand you.
I told the. I think it was a orangutan or something, but I told the orangutan to come get me because I wanted to be where he was at. That he gonna tell me no.
Oh, he's trying to save you. Don't do it. This ain't what you want.
I mean, I
I'm
got
gonna
the
tell
video
you,
too, y'all.
some of those rhesus monkeys in Japan and those islands, they'll take your damn phone and trade your phone for food if they want the food. These monkeys, all of these primates are smart. Don't think they're not intelligent. They will trade shit. They'll take your damn phone and then trade your phone for food. If you don't give them enough damn food, they will keep your phone or your watch. They will trade. They do this shit. It's crazy.
Extort you for your own shit.
That's crazy.
And whoop your ass.
That's crazy. Do y'all think they ever gonna be smart enough to be competitive or any other mammal? You think any other animal could be like a competitor in the future?
So they're thinking chimpanzees are approaching what we would call human Stone Age when it comes to tool making and stuff.
Wow.
And don't forget, they're learning by watching us. So we may accelerate their evolution and their intelligence because they're watching us.
Big brothers. That's crazy.
Yeah. So the Planet of the Apes, maybe there's something to it. Come back 500,000 years from now, we might be see some shit.
Yeah,
4-1, we can't beat them anyway. There goes the big splash. Growing up, there used to be an amusement park right next door to SeaWorld. It was called Geauga Lake. And then it was eventually Six Flags. It was like in Cleveland, close to Cleveland. But now both them shit's gone. We just deserted. And then like the amusement park, that part of it already was like over water. Like so when you would be on roller coasters and shit, you would see like fish and shit. Like if you look down. And now it's just a whole bunch of like just sewage looking water and a whole bunch of old roller coasters and shit look all fucked up. Both sides. It was like a little island you could walk across to go to the other one. It's so definitely. Probably because she don't want to get wet.
Yeah, I'm like at the very top where it's gonna get me, but not yet. I don't want to be soaked by. My kids are up there though.
I'm back, y'all. Somebody had called me. Dang, I missed the show. Oh no, they still going. Let me see. Oh, look at them. How many is it? 1, 2, 3.
It's just it looks like it's just 2 of them. It might be 3 in there, but I only see 2 at a time. They haven't really started yet. They just feeding them and doing little stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I get enjoyment out of seeing somebody get their ass whooped by an animal.
Where'd you put
I mean, we deserve it. We deserve a lot when it comes to doing the animals.
Because it's like, stop fucking with them.
Oh my God, Reggie, did you see that one video of that man who got crushed by the elephant because he kept like messing with it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, leave them the fuck alone. You know? You don't think he know what you doing? You sitting there, listen, he's sitting there 20 times your size, right? And you literally trying to bully him and make him do tricks. Putting your hands all on him. Like, he might be hot, anything. Irritated that day. Ass might be itching in a particular spot where he can't scratch it. Hungry, any motherfucking thing. And you just think that you just about to just come over there. Man, bye. And that's just how it goes.
What was that other man? He was getting real close to the animals in the water one day. And one day the thing unalived him. I forgot what it was.
The crocodile hunter dude?
Yup.
Mm-hmm. Fucking around. I mean, that was facts. I think his kid was right there, but at the same time, shit.
And I think a lady tried to own a bear or something. The bear unalived her. Like, really? It was crazy. Yes, it was a stingray. Yes, yup.
It was looking like a little hamburger, right? Because you know what? Bitch, I'm going to eat you. That just was all to it.
Stephanie, where you at? You at work? She normally be up on the panel. Yeah, I like nature, but I don't want to be close to no animals. I'm good.
Shit, for the most part, they ain't trying to be close to you neither. And I respect their boundaries and I respect mine. You stay over there. I'm going to stay over here. That's all. Shit.
Yeah, because that orangutan was like, it shook his head. I said, come get me. It said, no, I'm not feeling the greatest right now. I'm in some pain. Oh, I hope you feel better.
Yeah, you feel better.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah,
That's a hot flag.
The orangutan ain't want to have to beat your ass. That's all. Like, shit, no, I ain't even gonna fuck you up.
He was nice about it. He was just like, no. Oh, Reggie, put me on big screen so I can show you. Let me go get that video. That was fun. Hold on, I gotta find the video first. Huh?
I said this is gonna be some bullshit, but I'll do it.
No, you're just gonna hear me saying, come get me. It was in Miami. Hold on, I'm about to show you.
Mm-hmm. It'd be fun. It'd be really funny when people be getting their ass whipped by deers. I ain't gonna lie. It's like the deer be giving you just enough, not too much. He don't overkill it, but he gonna beat your ass just enough so you know not to fuck around ever again. With a nice 3-4 piece boop 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 boop.
Now that got to hurt a deer, because you know how their legs and antlers, how strong it is.
Mm-hmm.
What about a kangaroo? If you had to get in the fight with a
See, they go too far. They go too far. They be trying to put you on a stretcher, drown you. They'll do anything to you.
So if you had to choose between a kangaroo and a bear, which one you choose in a fight?
A kangaroo or a bear?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Either way, you're not gonna live to tell about it. Either way.
I would choose the kangaroo though, because I saw some people kind of use, if they have long arms, it's kind of funny. The kangaroo can't really get its jump out if you hold its head or something. But with a bear, I can't see no way to throw it off its balance or anything. But you are SOL without either way.
Yeah, you fuck. Because if that kangaroo kick you, it's curtains.
I think he'd survive. He probably just be hurt a little bit, maybe a little paralyzed.
You getting broke. For sure. And kangaroos got a habit of going into the water, right, and drowning you too.
That's crazy. They be swole, little muscular things.
Yes. I think though, maybe the kangaroo, if you trying to get away from it, I think he might let you get away. That's what I think. Because I think that he naturally don't want to fuck you up. You know what I mean? So, with me thinking that, I think I'm gonna have to pick the kangaroo because I'm probably just gonna be like, I'm out, bro. Like, I don't even, I'm just gonna dip. I'm not saying he can't catch you because he can definitely catch you. He can definitely catch you. But I just don't think if you're showing the sign that you don't want to smoke, I don't think he's gonna just like chase you down and dog walk you because he don't really gain from that. It's more like with them, it's just more like, do you want to smoke and get the fuck away from me? You know what I mean? The bear, he might be hungry. You know what I'm saying? So because he hungry, it don't matter. Like nothing matters except for you. It's finna get ate. The kangaroo ain't trying to eat you. That bear is trying to eat you.
It's nasty. I don't know what make bears think humans is good anyway. Like what?
They don't. They're just opportunist eaters.
That's horrible. I would hate to be a bear. Like what? Oh, Reggie, can I show you the whatever it was? I think it was a gorilla. I don't know what it was, or a orangutan or something.
I don't care.
You gotta put me on big screen so I can show you. Do you know how I show videos, or I can't?
You got 2 phones?
No. I'm gonna just send it to you in your inbox. I'm gonna send it to you.
Right.
Yeah, you could put me back a little. I'm gonna show you. It was funny though.
You gotta have it on a different device, then turn the camera on and turn it towards it and push play. That's how I would do it.
Gotta give me another phone.
Use an old one and just hook it up on Wi-Fi.
I can't.
That's all I be doing. I left my fucking phone, my other phone in the truck. I can't use it right now.
I sent it to your inbox though. I want to show everybody. Let me see. I don't know. I ain't got no second device on me. I left my laptop at home.
It feels super late to me now, y'all. How y'all feel about old ass LeBron going to Philly? I feel like it's weird. He should retire.
I mean, how old is he? Like 40?
42. Or 40, 41 or 42.
He's still kind of young though. He might get a couple more years.
Basketball years, he like 200.
I feel like he do need to retire though, but you know, sure, he want to keep that, you know, that name and that legacy.
He don't got nothing else to prove. Nothing.
I think he just enjoy it at this point now, right?
I don't know. I don't know what his angle is at this point.
I mean, do we still move the same? Because I don't really watch basketball games like that, like compared to now and then.
I mean, in spurts, he do.
He said, if I don't use it, I'll lose it. So, hey.
It's just time to give it up.
What happened? What are we giving up?
Bron need to give it up.
Huh? I ain't hear nothing you just said.
LeBron needs to give it up.
Yeah, that's probably that time. He had a good run.
Past that time. You just signed a 2-year deal.
For 2 more years? For what? Why? Go sit down. You got enough. You've been doing it for a while.
He plays with the 76ers now.
Oh, what? He left?
Yes, he signed with the Philadelphia 76ers on a 2-year, $8 million deal.
What do you, I forgot what you call it, but like there's just a point where you don't want your star to dim, but you bow out gracefully. You know what I mean? You know when it's time. But I think Jordan wrestled with the same thing.
They all do. Muhammad Ali did too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about like wrestling and all that, and they sports not wanting to give it up.
Not wanting to give it up, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you love it. I get it, but you want to. You don't want to be like, dang, he was sorry at the end at the end of his career.
Right. But truthfully, Philadelphia does have a good chance to win. Like I said, if the Knicks can win it all, and they won, and Philadelphia got fucking Jaylen Brown, man, they definitely could win. It's possible.
Mm.
Maybe after them 2 years, they probably will feel accomplished and stuff.
I need him to give up. He's making himself look bad. He's tarnishing his career.
Mm-hmm. And then it's just the fact is that the longer you do it and the older you get, the more likely you are to get like catastrophically injured.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's exactly what happened to Muhammad Ali. He kept going, ended up with dementia and Parkinson's.
Floyd gonna fight again because he needs the money now.
I don't care what happened to him. I'm not a fan. Might as well just keep doing the charity things he's doing. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think he's okay as a fighter. I don't think he's that great. I think a lot of people. I think his matchups were the thing that got him where he needed to be.
It's not his fault though. He fought who came his way.
Yeah.
You know, I agree. He didn't have the toughest rec compared to a lot of other fighters of his size. I will agree with you, but that's not really his fault.
I mean, his planning is part of boxing, but my other thing is when he jump out here and start talking crap about MMA, but like I ain't seeing him in no octagon yet.
He's 50, and that's not a fair fight anyway.
I mean, then he should stop talking shit. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, after a while, you should just be quiet. Oh, MMA, they ain't got no style. They ain't real fighting. All right, bro. You're not getting in the octagon, though.
Either way, if an MMA fighter gets in a boxing ring, they're at a disadvantage and vice versa.
But I'm just saying, in overall, if we were to, let's say we were to get rid of the ring, right? We get rid of the ring, and then you say somebody who only knows hands, right? Versus somebody who knows hands, feet, and grappling. What are we talking about?
Right.
It's way more skill going into his set versus somebody who only has hands. So like I don't understand his way of going about it by just like like treating them like they garbage. Like they would beat you in the street. They would beat you in the octagon. You would win, maybe, because you didn't even fare all that well in the ring.
In the boxing ring, there's no you can't. They can't beat him in the boxing ring. None of them can.
I would like to see what would happen if Ronda Rousey and him would have fought fight in the octagon?
She'd probably submit him. Well, not now, because I think now, I think he would catch her so fast with the hands that she wouldn't get a chance. Because once he catches, it's over with for real. But if she can get past that and grab him, there ain't no way he can get out of that. But they eat one of them straight rights, bro, because she's gonna definitely eat one or two. You know what I mean? And not without no real way of blocking it, because you know you don't know how to block that shit all like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Though. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, she would still be time enough for him. You know what I mean? Like, for him to just write her off like that, I think it's a problem.
Because let's not forget, he didn't beat some very impressive people. He didn't beat Canelo. It made him look stupid. And the stamina, like I said, she would have to wrap him up quick. She definitely would. That would be the only real chance.
Yeah, but he would have to stay away from him. He could not. I don't think he could get in there. The minute they start grabbing.
And then what gloves you talking about? Because especially if even though, you know, we could say that the boxing gloves would be a big advantage for him, right? You know, because she wouldn't, you can't grab nobody with them. But if he got them fucking MMA gloves on and he hit her, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't know. We might have to see.
You know, that's saying a lot. Like it's a 5-time world champ hitting you.
Yeah, but at the same time, we might have to see, because I'm just saying, if she do it smart, right? Because what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Is she, number one, just maintain a distance with her legs first? You get what I'm saying? Hit him.
Yeah.
Like the strategy would be hit him with a couple of T-longs, right? Just tear his legs up, and then by the time.
But how you gonna stop him from punching you in the face, though? I mean, you might be connecting.
No, because I'm telling you, her legs are longer than his arm. All she have to do is that he's going to put that leg out there. I'm telling you, he's going to put that leg out there for her to get. She just keeps smacking that leg over and over and over again.
I get it, but what if he's connecting at the same time? If he's connecting at the same time while she's doing that, I don't know how many of them.
Let's see.
Gonna take.
If he that means he's gonna have to dive in. If he dives in, she just needs to be ready for it. Because that's the only way he's gonna do. Because if he try to shoot her guard, she got the knee right there.
Yeah, but
and I'm pretty sure she can. I'm pretty sure she can go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's a boxer. He's gonna be. Them fucking punches is gonna be on point, bro. He's not gonna miss.
Yeah, he is right, but he is only dangerous in the mid game. Right. So if she just goes and she just start tearing his lower body up, start tearing his legs up, because that mobility thing is a bitch.
But what if she goes in for the grapple, and he catches her right in her fucking face?
But see that
with a right hook. What's gonna happen there?
But then he got it. But then I'm not going to sit up here. Then he got it. I'm not even going to. That's just being honest. Then he got it. But if she do it smart, she'll know when she'll be able to get him.
You think that she can outtime a boxer with his hands?
After she took apart his lower half, yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you, the most of your strength in punching, it ain't upper body. It comes from the ground.
That's true.
So if you are already dismantling where he challenged the punch from, which is the ground, him driving them feet into the ground, he ain't gonna be able to do it properly. That's gonna mess his hands up. So that's gonna take some power out of the hands. Also, the next thing she need to be doing is every time he put that hand out, punch it. Like just keep it. What you do is you tear up the weapons. You got to get through the soldiers before you get to the king. I mean, there's a strategy there, but I don't. She got an uphill fight, and a little bit.
A super uphill fight. Super duper. But that's a whole lot. This is Floyd Mayweather we talk about. We're not talking about no regular human being.
All right.
We're not talking about no hands she's ever seen. She ain't never seen no hands like that, bro. Not up close, not like that. So it's different.
What y'all talking about?
We talking about if Floyd Mayweather got into an MMA fight with what's her name? Ronda Rousey. I agree. If she was to get a hold of him, to grab him, that she probably would submit him. But at the same time, she's gonna get hit.
Yeah, and I gave her a good pathway of her getting to him. Right? She just need to be tearing his lower half up. Them legs are longer than her legs are longer than his arms. So all she gotta be doing is smacking the hell out of his shins. I'm telling you, over and over again.
Honestly, I think it would be a good fight, but
I do because, like I said, because I don't think that she can avoid getting hit by him. If she can get off with,
I don't think that's the
you
can take the hit. She don't fight.
I don't think she can take the
hit.
I don't think she can take it. I don't think none of us can take it. And
see, that's like her line of work. Like she used to getting hit hard as hell.
But not that clean though. He gonna hit you clean. You feel me?
But she
fought boxer is different.
I don't know. Like I say, if she just keep him at a distance, he is only dangerous at the mid range. At the mid range, everything else is manageable.
So she can take a hit. It's just how many, I think, is the question, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So she might, as long as she don't take too many hits, I mean, she might be able to get his ass.
I think a left hook and a straight finisher. That's what I think.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I know it would.
A leg hit or something. Women got more strength in their legs. She might fuck it up. I don't know how good she is with her legs.
I don't think that she can block his punches.
Like I'm saying, he would have to dive for her. Like if she do it right, in order for him to reach her, if she using her legs to keep that distance in between them, he would have to make a dive. And he would have to time his dive right. Because if he missed and she grab him, it's done.
I think that she would have about a good 35% chance of winning. Because she can grab him. It's right. That's good,
bro. I would say
because I think that no matter what she does, she's gonna have to go in to grab him. And I think when she goes in to grab him, she's gonna be very vulnerable to getting hit. And I think that's when it's gonna happen.
I think she has a 45% chance. I say about 45. Mm-hmm. I would say about 45%, right? And I'm being a little generous because I think it's more closer to 50-50 to me. But I would say and give up 45%.
I think if she
Have
can
you
be
seen
like
him
you
when he hit
said,
somebody
keep it in
clean,
the
clean?
chin.
Yeah, I know, but I
Did
also,
you see
but I
him hit
know,
Ricky Hatton?
yeah, okay, I know if he catches them clean, it's a thing. But the thing about it is what MMA, and I told you, pulling for more tools and more routes to get to the victory than just striking with your hands.
I
That's
agree.
why she has
Listen, I
more.
agree with you. I agree with you. Listen, I agree. Like you can, if I don't give a fuck how good of a boxer you is, if you get into a fight with a person that knows Brazilian jiu-jitsu or that grapples and they can catch you, right, and grab you, you're fucked. But still, when you go in for the grab, you're very vulnerable for a lot of punches, and you're gonna have to show that chin because you're gonna get hit.
That's why.
You
I think she
gonna
would
get
wait
hit.
though to
But
grab. She would probably wait until like
that's why I
the
said
last
what I
couple
said,
rounds.
right? That's why I said what I said. If she go straight in for the grab, she getting done in.
Yeah, she
I
get
ain't even
fucked
gonna
up.
lie on that.
You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah,
done.
she getting done in. So that's why I said to her, like, she needs to attack his lower half. That's going to be the least trained part of his body.
I agree with
and
that. I agree.
and back and boxing's thing. So she again keep slapping them shins all day long. Make him pay for it. And then we go from there.
Are they like the same speed? I don't watch. Are like they quick as each other, or is he a little bit quicker than her?
No, this is Floyd Mayweather we're talking about.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know like how good she is.
He
Like,
quick,
is she
but I'm only
the
talking
best?
about. He's quick, and then like he might have more striking power than she does. But the fact is that he only
his fist for sure.
Yeah, I'm saying he's going to probably have more striking power. But I'm just saying his only thing is that he only has that one discipline. And the thing about it is if you fight people on their terms, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose every time, right? Because you're playing their
She
game.
more at an advantage because like her being the girl, right? If he already, you know what I'm saying? Psychologically, he gonna be like, damn, but how hard do I hit her? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she can use that to her advantage. While it is an uphill battle,
Nobody on the floor?
I don't know. He would have to like, take her seriously. Like he would have to like really be on the shit because he has to know. Well, he do know that if she gets a hold of him, that she can submit him, and he don't really have a good defense against that either. Like, so he has to know that. So I would personally believe that the sense of urgency would be there. If it's me, I would have to because I know if she get hold of my arm, it's over. If she get around my neck, it's over. If she get my leg, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going for it because I know that she don't know how to block my blows all like that because she's more of an MMA fighter. They not. I mean, they got hands. They could punch pretty good, but it's not. They work on other things too. It would be interesting. I think that John Jones would even Floyd Mayweather in his prime. I think John Jones would probably get Floyd because I think eventually he would get hold of him, or like you said, just keep on chopping that leg down, pop, 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 and he's tall with it too. So there's no way that he's not going to do it. Wrap him up, and it'll be over. And I think that he probably could, take maybe a blow or two from Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not too many. I don't know. But I think Terrence Crawford is underrated too, though. All time. I would have liked to see him fight some of the greats.
Well, I don't know. What you think, Reggie? Is prompt doing it for you, or I gotta up my game a little bit?
It's cool.
All right.
He forgot to know YT. That's what I was asking, if he accepted YT tonight.
Oh no, heck no. For what? This is a conversation that that nobody should speak on unless you're black. Kind of like, say if y'all talking about women's issues and stuff like that. I don't really think that a lot of times, conversations like that I should, speak on it unless spoken to.
Facts.
Can I start, Rich?
Adrian, you ever have excuse? You're full of chat, so you.
Bro, just come up here.
He always has an excuse. Every single panel that I've been on, he's always, oh, I'm busy, I'm on the road, or I'm not comfortable on this one, that one. He never comes up.
Yeah, he's trying to pick and choose his battles, and I get who he wants. He doesn't want him to debate certain people, and it's fine.
Yeah, man, we hear you. Make we see then, because it's been for so long now. I mean, it look like the job of your hostage.
You got a job. I ain't mad at you about that.
I ain't mad at it.
I mean, it's all good that he has a job, but I'll be seeing you. You try to pick and choose your opponent, people you think you can win against.
But the problem with us, I say it's always something. When I say I lie, I tell, but you have be excuses in the faith. We know agent, we know say a taxpayer run, we know pharmacy sent and or something like that. So we know, man.
So what? Every time you drop somebody off, you pick your phone up?
Yeah, that's what he do. He's sitting there right now talking, typing. So how you typing and working a taxi now?
Easier for that talk or something, I don't know. Me say something like that. Me no remember. Me not keep track of your life. Me just a say. I just that coming on my brain or a mobile. Me no remember.
It's watering. I wish I was in Mo Bay right now.
Right?
And no, these religions are not for you.
That's what I was listening on a live telling them.
Go ahead, what'd you say?
No, I was saying I was just on a live telling them that like as a black person, like this got nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Person wanted to convince us that he can't speak on who really suffered more, the slaves or Jesus, and then he started to go into some shit about the white people use slaves as scapegoats. And I'm like, so who taught you about the same religion? The same white people that you're saying use this as scapegoats. So I don't get it, but it ain't for us.
I'm gonna tell you, like they didn't cook and eat Jesus. Like you ain't seen you ain't never even seen that. Just that's enough. You know what I mean? Like they didn't treat you like they didn't make a whole cookbook about how to fry up Jesus.
Exactly. They weren't peeling his skin off, trying to make bags, using hair stuffing and furniture and all that stuff, having people defecate in others' mouth and shit.
What happened? What part of Jesus was made into a lampshade?
Mind you, we have evidence for this shit happening. We don't have no evidence of this Jesus. And he also wanted to convince us that, the people in the story met him and it's all a transfiguration and all that shit. I'm like, please.
People are just weird, right? They're really weird about certain things, and they don't even take the time to really think about what the dumb shit that come out of their mouth.
Oh, look what's happening in real life, and we know what's happening in real life. We could trace it back, but it's the fact that you're accepting this thing, this fairy tale, to try to guide your life and tell you as some sort of sense of a manual or a life coach book or something. I don't know.
My grandma always used to say life doesn't come with a handbook. So just think about that. Yeah.
Freestyle it. That's all you can do.
This is true.
Not even the same Christians on not even the Christians on the same continent can have something objective about this thing. Imagine different continents, different cultures, but yet still they want to say, well, morality comes from this God. Makes no sense.
Right. It's like saying we've only had morality 2,000 years.
Exactly. That makes no sense. And they love to say, oh, do unto others. That's what Jesus preaches. He had them do it. That's coming from way before them. Way before them. So this person, before this time, who was guiding those people? Who gave them the book?
Right. Then they'd be like, oh, Jesus brought a new covenant. So anything in the Old Testament don't matter. Then when they say that, you know what I always ask them? Do you believe in do you follow the 10 Commandments?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
I know you do.
Especially I'm like, what covenant are you under as a Black person? What could you describe and how was this covenant communicated to you? I love to watch them spin around because they're going to say, oh, according to Acts 2, it's many languages. That's talking about speaking in tongues. I'm talking about this manual, this covenant that was communicated to you. What was the original language?
I can answer that.
It was kind of rhetorical, but yeah, you could go ahead.
For the simple fact that he unalive, that let you know that he started a new covenant with the world, not just for the children of Israel. He did come for the children of Israel, but he had a plan to save the whole world. So that's why he unalive on the cross.
Thank you again, Yolanda.
That wasn't the question neither, but
I guess.
Oh, I thought you said something about the new covenant, right?
I'm just tell you how crazy this sounds. You don't even hear yourself when you say it. Look, listen, right? If I came up to you and I tell you I got a plan to save you for what I'm about to do to this place, right? What I'm about to allow to happen. If I had told you that, like, if you don't listen to what I'm going to tell you to do, you don't do right by what I said, I'm going to burn down your house, right? If you don't listen to me, right?
Yeah.
And you say to me, but why are you burning down my house? Because you're not doing what I told you to do. You don't think that's a problem in the narrative?
I don't get the connection.
You don't think it's what?
I said I don't get it.
You don't think I'm a madman? I got mad. I literally got mad because you didn't do what I told you to do, so I decided to burn down your house. And I tell you, it's your fault that your house is getting burnt down.
Yeah, but
what?
This ain't that. What you talking about?
What do you mean? Yes, it is. Listen, it's even worse because you know why? Because he created hell. Then he told you, if you don't do what I told you to do, and you don't believe that I'm a real person, that I'm going to allow you to go or send you to said hell.
So if y'all don't want to go to hell, then where y'all want to go?
I want to be a part of the plan.
Exactly. I don't want nothing to do with
I don't want any parts of it, but by default, this deity is going to punish us, even though a lot of Christians like to say, well, hell wasn't created for you. It was created for Satan.
Angels.
Right.
Satan
and his angels. So why are we going there? Did he run out of material to create somewhere else for the people like don't want to go? Why are you gonna send us to a place that wasn't made for us?
If y'all don't want to go, why y'all just can't accept him?
He also made us that way.
Thank you, Dr. Reggie, for the gift.
Didn't he make us that way?
I mean, if y'all part of the plan or not, if y'all go to hell or not, y'all should be happy, right? Because y'all disconnected from him. So I don't know why y'all complaining.
Complaining. We're talking about not about even me, because I'm good in hell. It's going to be a lot of surprising churchgoers there, especially women, big booties, freaky as hell. Count me in. I'm fine with it, right?
I can't wait.
I can't wait. But I'm talking about like the innocent children, right? I'm talking about some people that just live in an area where they've never heard of this deity and so forth. We're talking about those persons before Jesus came, according to your book, who didn't follow the 6.
All right, how about